contracts, contests, and colors. Everyone's bound to something. So in the last session, Brigitte didn't really have a very great start of the day. She woke up in the Drunken Phoenix, but there was a strange low fog everywhere. She looked out the window, couldn't see a thing. She got out of her room and encountered a wolf folk that she recognized. "Hi, I'm Fenric." And then again. And then again. "You look a little stressed. Can I get you a beer?" And then he changed his mind to tea. Brigitte, stuck in a loop, tried even jumping out of the window. That wasn't successful, as she just got back to where she began. At some point, she tried to stop to escape and tried to talk to Fenric. And at some point, Fenric said, "It's not as if you can kill me twice," and then approached her with an axe. She was unsure what even to do, as she fell back and just let it happen. When she got up and actually awoke from that nightmare, she was even scared to get down the stairs, as she didn't even really know what to do with this. Even the beast within didn't have any commentary on it as well. She got up, met Pascal, another adventurer, and they got breakfast, which was a little awkward, but it worked out. Let's keep it at that. Meanwhile, Reinald woke up without a worry in the world. 6 pillows around him, none that he objected to. And he still did check out that strange gallery door. It was still locked, and luckily enough... Sorry. And luckily enough, you weren't... you weren't caught by Evelyn when you were trying to snoop a bit. You had breakfast with Evelyn, and she told a little bit about the plan. You would be going to the dam under the guise of doing an investigation for the resources and the supplies that the Regness family originally provided for the dam. And that gave you some form of entrance in. Once you're inside, then Evelyn kind of has to take her hands off things, because that's all she can provide, just an inspection. So you need a good cover story, in case things go wrong. There was also a little bit of an awkward exchange between the two of you, because Evelyn at some point tried to talk a little bit about her mother. She studied the luminary ways and the luminary that lived originally here in this place where now Elura's Haven remains. Reinald picked up on the fact when he used the word Nidavelirian to describe his prosthetic that Evelyn recognized it, but she didn't say anything further. Anyways, you agreed to a plan, but you still needed a few things. It would be smart to get maps of the dam. You could probably get those in the archive. It would be useful to have transportation and clothes. You actually got all of them arranged, because a little while later, Reinald and Brigitte met up. Reinald took care of the clothes, took care of the plans, and together with Brigitte, and you took care of travel. But you still had some time to spend and explore the city, and decided to sign up for a pancake contest, because why not? Somehow you overheard a squabble of 2 kobolds, 1 gold and 1 silver, who were complaining to each other about opening a bathhouse. No, we're having a pancake contest. Which you kind of interjected yourself with. You talked to Landro, you talked to Proxys to see if you could arrange a deal, and you managed to figure something out. Somehow, Reinald won the pancake eating contest, defeating Beastie and Sir Everhard. And people have noticed, which is a good thing and a bad thing. In the meantime, When you were at that bathhouse, you overheard that one of the kobolds said, "I'll taken care of, boss." And you tried to poke Proxys a little bit about what that kobold was talking about. Proxys, the owner of the bathhouse, kind of wrote it off as nonsense, not relevant. But the kobold was getting rid of a flower. A flower? Same flower that Reinhold has seen a few times. It was also in the window over at Felix's house. Later, when Reinhold questioned Felix about it, he found out that it was dropped there. Somebody left it there, which was the same that happened at the bathhouse. Someone is leaving flowers. It's also the same flower that causes the beast to respond very heavily. So what's going on here? What are these flowers for? How do they connect with the whole situation? So, you got to the archives. You also met with Siegbert. Together with Siegbert, you also found out that someone had barricaded the archive from the inside. According to Siegbert, that's unusual because the last key of that old archive is kept with him, who is currently taking over for Hookrates. And Hookrates is gone. How does this all tie in? You figured out that it was not a wolf folk, not a fox folk, something in between of a Theron, but it doesn't match any of the Therons that are in these regions. So it may be something else in between. Which also lines up with what Proxys said. The kobolds described them, the one who delivered the flower, masked. They think, at least. They couldn't be sure. How does this all tie in? At the end of the day, you two said your goodbyes, and you discovered that Vesper is keeping Gurak busy. Gurak wears a collar now, and Brigitte felt so bad for what happened in that regard, and actually took it off of him and wears it herself now. It was either you or me. There is something that Gurak isn't telling Brigitte, but apparently it's not the first time that this Vesper, or something like this, has happened. At least Cold Frog's back behind her bar. But what's actually happening here? Reinhold, you met Evelyn on the road. You decided it was smart to take a peek inside of Stanley's house, because Stanley did not show up for a meeting with Evelyn. And Stanley was the one who wanted that meeting. There would have been no reason and no way that he just ditched that. The room that you found was entirely trashed, and Stanley is nowhere to be found. You found out that Stanley is a tinkerer, and the whole workshop was untouched, except for a vial of the good stuff. Another one missing. What's going on here? It all seems to lead to the dam for now. At the end of the day, you got disguises. Reinhold got a little lecture from Evelyn and Felix. And with that, Reinhold decided, I'm not going back to the bathhouse. And you talked to Evelyn a little bit more about her mother, about the research. You mentioned the flower as well. She called it a biolumina. So it's not a traditional lily of the valley. Or is it just a different name? Even Evelyn wasn't that sure because her mother kept all that research in its original language. And she can't read it. So what now? Oh well, maybe tomorrow. As you decided, nah, I'm not going to the bathhouse again. And you went to sleep. Brigitte did go to the bathhouse. Sonia managed to drag Wild and Brandon along, and you headed to the building. At the moment that Wild and Sonia stepped into the building, you heard a ruckus outside. Brandon, looked over and followed after you, while you said to Wilt, keep an eye on Sonia. And we're picking up from that moment that when you step onto the street, that a guy, in this case a dragonfolk warrior, that was just eating at a restaurant, suddenly turns half feral and starts rushing at you. Do you have something else to add to this summary?
That I know.
Well, there was one unusual detail,
Mm-hmm.
which was that the flower shop owner who showed Reinald this bioluminescent Lady of the Valley wasn't home, apparently,
Mm-hmm.
and that flower was missing,
Yeah.
which would have stood out in the dark room.
Would have stood out in the dark room. But the question is, of course, did he sell it because he offered it? He offered it, or is something else going on?
That is a good question. Only one way to find out.
And on that note, as you have control over Branded right now, you two are going into initiative. So, for clarification, as you can see on the screen, there are several minis standing here. Grasha, Sir Everhard, and Selaka are non-combatants. They are there defending the people. I will describe a little bit what they're doing on their turn. Riven of Irvin is actually actively helping, and the others are affected. All the other dolls, the little puppets, are non-combatants, and if they're down, they're down. So you may need to help them. The yellow one is the cute fisher lady from last time. She is not a fighter, but she is in the middle of this scenario. So, we need to help her too. And with that, I'm going to roll a few dice, and you two are telling me your initiative rolls. Branded, what is your initiative?
10.
Brigitte, what is your initiative?
19.
19. Yes. This is that. That. That.
I want it to be easy peasy lemon squeezy, but it's probably gonna be potato, potato, difficult, potato.
Oh. And if I'm right, you can now see it. Ooh. Cassidy, indeed.
That's her name.
However, as I said last time, one guy came straight rushing at you, so they are the initiating one. So the Dragonfolk rushes straight at you and comes up with one single attack right now. Let's see. They whip up their sword and they slash, but I don't think an 11 hits you.
No.
And with that, we follow the initiative order. So you can start.
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn.
These people, like, they're clearly like enraged, just like in the dream. Just you can tell they are not themselves. Yeah.
They are not themselves.
As
you can hear the crowd screeching, people running away. You can see Salaka, a dark-skinned, more prettier dressed woman, is kind of casting like a defensive barrier. You can see Sir Everhard blocking off a shield as an attack is coming in, and Grasha currently kicking someone back, protecting the commoners. What do you do?
I want to focus.
Mm-hmm.
and that would give me. Wait, what is my level?
What do you mean? What is your level?
5. So 55. Because I get 5 temporary HP. And then I will take out my sword and slash at little guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 22.
On the... That's
Second
number...
born.
Yeah, that's number 1, right?
2.
2. Number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah. You hit. 22.
That is 11 plus 6 damage, right? So that would be 12, 17
17.
damage, slashing.
Okay.
Because
It is less effective than you would have hoped it was. But that's the armor, as in you're hitting it against the armor. This warrior, this adventurer, has resistance to certain types of damage from physical weapons.
but I will do it again.
Do it again.
With a 9. No, with a 4 is 11.
Mm-mm. Nope. The number 4 warrior that you can see over there, the Deerfolk one, she is coming up with like a whip, and like Cassidy, who's just kind of standing there as she's hitting her straight.
And it got her just straight next to.
My first natural 1. So,
Oh, it doesn't.
Oh,
misses. Second attack.
it's good thing she had some fish holes in her eyes.
Second attack.
It's the roof of the
Are you kidding me? Now I get a 2, which
You can't.
is
No.
9.
No.
9, and she has an armor class of 10. So,
Almost. We had fallen Cassidy.
yeah. The enraged fighter 5, who is currently casting a fire spell at the barrier. That's their turn. Irvin, who is trying to fend off the guy, is doing a medicine check on whoever is down in attempt to stop bleeding. Okay, this is too funny. So I rolled 1, I rolled 2, and now what do you think I rolled this time? 3. 3, for a total of 7. So they're still bleeding out, and that is his entire turn, unfortunately. Adventurer number 2 comes up to you and is going to
Bonk you.
hit you straight in the face for the first attack. Look, that's much better. 24 to hit. Okay, second attack. 18 to hit.
Yes.
And then the third attack. 15 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Your armor class is pretty low.
Same as yours, but well, not.
I have 4. Reinhold is weakly but light.
For 18 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm. And I have that.
So
Unless
you
it's-
get half damage right now. Yeah.
Because I am range.
You can put this on it. Then we have next is Branded.
I think Branded the Blaze? That's a really good name, actually. Branded the Blaze. That's very
I said-
cheesy, but it works well.
I said put the shit ablaze.
Oh, no. I think, given the characterization that you've given Branded so far, from what he can see, he probably would assess that this person is in the most danger and this individual is in the most danger.
He would.
So, how much range? I think Brandon gives you a look, and then he disappears.
Just leaves.
It's only 15.
It does flame stab, right?
Yeah, it's only 15 feet, so it's not that far. But 2, 3.
On top of a barrel?
Yeah, so he just pops up there, flames around him. Things probably start to burn.
Just the bush on fire.
People are running away even more. Let's finish your turn.
He jumps off and wants to multi-attack flame bursts this guy. Number 1.
Does that affect when you're in melee range? Because
It's both it's a melee or ranged attack roll. So it's in this case he's just boinking him.
Yeah.
cool.
Like,
So that is 22.
yes.
And that is 25.
Yes, both hits.
So that is 2d8 plus 4. 2d8 plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
Which is 18
18 to hit.
fire damage.
Good hit. Solid damage.
And that's a bonus action, that's an action, and that is even movement.
Okay. As a commoner, the only thing that she can try to do is to shove people away. In this case, she sees very angered, like almost like veteran warrior stand in front of her, and she's just like, "Get away from me!" And she tries to push her. So it's a strength contest. Cassidy rolls 2 for a total of 3, and they remain standing. And poor Cassidy,
single slide of move. It's just pushing a straight wall.
yes, poor Cassidy. Number 1 sees Branded like hit him from behind and is going to counterattack on Branded. Comes up with, like, in this case, like a big battle axe and just like comes down on you. They make 3 attacks. So, first attack. 9 to hit.
9 doesn't hit.
19 to hit.
That would hit.
15 to hit.
Can I flame barrier that last one?
Yes, you can.
Yep.
Okay. And Flame Barrier, what does it do exactly in this case?
Branded can cast shield as a reaction, which I just did.
Mm-hmm.
When you cast its spell, if fire shield is active on you, but that isn't it, make a dex saving throw. It's basically just shield.
Yeah,
That's
you're
fine.
casting shield.
Only the 19 comes through then.
Yep. 9 slashing damage.
I'm sorry, boy. You're not going to like this.
Going to the bath afterwards.
Well, he likes this because the more he gets beat up, the more visions he has of his disturbed past.
It won't be nice water colored. It's just all bloody red colored bath water.
Number 3 spends their turn blocking off the hitting against Sir Everhard, and Sir Everhard just trying to block them as he was currently just with like one muscle in front of one of the civilians.
So I can also imagine he literally just stands the way he stands. All that just
Flexing his muscles like his.
You know what? I'll make an attack roll.
Just like,
I am so unlucky. Another nat 1. So, okay. So as you say, they try to hit against him and they're like, "Oop." This dice is bad. As we get to the top of the round with Brigitte.
Did you have something for Sir Everett, Crash, and Durant?
No.
Then I would like. Shit.
what are you going to do?
They spent their actions protecting the civilians.
No, I think that would be fine. I will 1, 2, 3, 4,
Mhm.
5.
Mm-hmm.
So I would get an attack of opportunity.
Yes. 13 to hit.
13 is my AC, so yes.
For the maximum, 12 slashing damage.
And then I would like to give temporary HP to the person that is down.
Unfortunately, you can give them temporary HP to protect
Yeah.
them, but it doesn't remove the dying status
Okay.
from them. Do you
Yeah,
still want to do it? Because it still protects them.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be...
They need to be medicine checked or healed.
Okay. That would be 6 temporary HP though.
Alright.
And then I would attack number 1.
Alright.
That was my first miss. And 17. On
1. 18. Against, like, the side of their armor.
Boink.
Das ist meine turn.
Number 4 does the same up with the whip against Cassidy. Yeah, that is going to hit Cassidy. As Cassidy, like a whip is coming up to Cassidy, and like it hits her right on the side of her neck, and is instantly downed.
Ooh.
But that is number 4's turn. Number 5 spends their time fighting against Salika's shield. She now has taken 2 hits, as Branded can see a crack in their defensive shield. Irvin. Irvin is currently an allied NPC, so you two can decide, do they spend their turn trying to heal who's down or to attack?
I think Irvin would reason that there's 2 of us for that one guy. So I think he would either pull the down guy away, or woman, or heal them.
Yeah.
Right. He can move, drag, 15 feet movement. He can do both. So in this case, he would try to do a medicine check. Why don't I let one of you two roll for me?
That is 11.
11 plus 3, 14. So he bends down, like stops like a bleed by wrapping something very quickly around it, and then with half movement, they drag them inside. I'm going to say that this gives an opportunity attack on Riven, or Irvin. I'm not gonna put that up so much. It's going to hit Riven. Irvin, come on, Max.
You decided to.
I know.
It's also kind of fun because yeah.
They have dragged them inside. As we're moving on to number 2. Number 2 is coming rushing back at Brigitte from behind.
That's the exact sound he makes.
3 attacks coming in. 9 does not hit you.
No.
15 does hit you.
Yes.
And 17 hits you.
Yes.
So that is 2 strikes. 10 slashing damage.
Oof.
That might hurt.
You're not having it, right? I'm doing that. Okay.
You have to have it.
Before I'm having your have.
Branded.
Bran did, Bran doet, Bran doesn't. Bran cries.
Bran does, Bran doesn't, Bran cries. Mother.
What?
I see that pencil just lifting your eye up.
Could I cast Burning Hands in a 15 feet cone that I hit these two?
15 feet is 3 squares.
Yes.
So 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you could. You could. Without hitting Cassidy, who's currently on the ground.
She would just do a little.
Like,
No, she's just outside of it.
Yeah,
So I'm just
just
hitting 5 and
Yeah.
1, but
Yeah.
not 4.
go for it.
Whoosh. So they have to make a dex saving throw against
Is that a branded total?
15.
Okay. So, the mercenary first. Are you absolutely joking? I've been rolling so badly. Another natural one, so they
We
fail.
don't mind.
Yes, I do. Which also makes sense because they're not entirely control over their bodies as well. And the caster? 18. They succeed.
Okay. They
Yeah.
They take half damage, and Mr. 1 takes full damage. So that is 13 on the wolf, and the caster is a human, I think, who takes half, which is 6.
6. They're gonna use a reaction, absorb elements, to cut it in half again.
3.
Yeah, 3, which is number 5. But 3 does a lot on them, because they're just a caster. Anything else?
And the wolf took 13.
Yep.
They're
They're looking pretty bad.
I think he would probably say something, just snap out of it!
Yeah. Brigitte, you see this happen. You have seen in your dream that whatever is affecting them, it doesn't just end when they're knocked out. What do you think in the moment? Because you have seen a way to help them through a certain spell that was cast.
Oh.
I don't think she would immediately know which spell
Mhm.
with the. But I think in that moment she would. Can she call something out?
Of course. Roll me an intelligence check really quickly.
Come on, you're smart.
30-20.
You know it's a type of poison.
I think she would scream to everyone around, like, after they're down, they're poisoned, so tie them up if they fall down, and don't kill them. Don't kill them.
So,
Okay.
after they're down, tie them up, they're poisoned.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love
like,
that for you.
you yell this. I think that Grasha and Sir Everhard hear you. Irvin currently is inside trying to help someone, doesn't hear. And Celica, who is like barely keeping her barrier up.
Oh, that's useful information! But not right now!
Yes. Yes, literally. Okay. Cassidy. Cassidy is down. She makes a death saving throw. She succeeds on that one. She is down. She is going to try to crawl away. She uses her action to try to crawl, but she can only get one step towards the exit, or the entrance. As it's technically a disengage that she does, she takes her exhaustion and backs herself against the table. Adventurer 1. Adventurer 1. It's Luke's. No, that's
No.
Looks to Branded and is going to strike him twice. A natural 20 and the 12.
I can take it.
Does
The
it
nat
12?
20 hits, the other one doesn't. Okay. I can take it.
Branded, the card that you have with you is for Branded. You have a potion with you. For a total of 13 slashing damage.
Ow.
I put up a healing potion card in front of you. under your phone. Under your phone. Right? No? Oh.
No, you didn't.
Okay,
But
well,
I
you have potion.
I have a heat.
You have potion.
Potion of heat. That's 13.
13 slashing damage.
Help. Help.
Are you down?
Help. Not yet.
Okay.
It's not my turn.
He's a good goodie. He can.
Okay. 3 spends their turn attacking Sir Everhard. I'll roll for funsies again, but this is actually... As Sir Everhard takes a big hit, is swept to the side for a moment, and just like their defense line is breaking, just like with hers.
Do something.
I don't have that much things.
Brigitte. Weakling. Let me out.
I'm gonna give some temporary HP to Branded,
Okay.
which will be 5 temporary HP.
Thanks. Thanks.
It goes away from the other person, right?
No.
Oh. How long does it last?
Start of each turn while focus, you may grant temporary HP to one creature. Focus damage to them. Remaining temporary HP vanishes when your focus ends.
Okay, well, then you can put a dice to Branded. Well, or Branded remembers that you have 5 temporarily HP.
And then I would probably hit that one still first.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll 24.
Hits.
That is 7 plus 6 is 13 slashing damage.
Oof.
And I will do it again.
Good.
8 plus 7 is
15.
15.
Mm-mm. Number 4. Number 4. Sees it down to target.
Oh my god.
These are not nice.
That is a hit on her. How do I... You know what? I'm just gonna put it like this. 1 failure and 1 success.
Bitch.
Yes. Okay, number 5. Number 5, where are you? Number 5 spends that turn trying to break Salaka's shield, as this one... Her spell breaks. She is now sideways. Irvin comes running out. Sees a downed person. What does he do? Is he going for the attack or is he going to try to help her?
I think he would first fend off the attacker.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Because then she can.
She might be able to crawl away.
Yeah.
Would she shove? Would he shove? Or would he grapple whoever is attacking?
If those two are the options, I think shove.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
he can attack, but he can never get her, whatever is attacking down enough.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
No shove.
Shove. Okay, then why doesn't either of you make me an athletics check plus 5?
You better. Never mind.
9.
9? Okay, they can still fail.
Please roll Eva. Or a 2.
That's 20.
Don't roll a net 20.
So he can still move, but like, does he move to the side or something?
Yeah, maybe like standing in front of her.
Yeah.
Well, not in front of her, but like next to her.
Yeah.
Kind of like imposing.
Yeah. He would remain next to have her standing because he has the defender's fighting style. So he can impose disadvantage. Adventurer number 2 comes up to Brigitte, and you get 3 slashes in your back. I am rolling so badly. Okay. That does not hit. A 9 does not hit. A 10 does not hit. 17 was hit. Okay. So you only get 4 damage. Okay. Number 3. For the sake of it, I will roll.
Do I not get a turn?
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, mistake. You get a turn. Sorry.
We still need Branded. Cassidy, slowly dying. And
I know.
number one.
I know what happened. It's because it's lighting up. Please take your turn.
It's lighting up. Never mind. Well, Branded sees this and is worried and confused, but he has strong resolve.
And lots of spells.
So he does the same thing that he did before. As he appears here.
Yeah.
Because I was with 1, 2, 3. Oh shit.
You can move one before he does.
Oh yeah.
I can move.
Takes a step. Poof.
Yes.
And I can choose who takes the damage. So that these two who need to make a dex saving throw.
Okay. Every creature he can choose, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So not Irvin.
4 and 5.
The caster. Okay. First the caster. 12. Failure.
That's failures.
Okay. Then the warrior.
That's good English, yes.
8. They both fail.
They both fail. They each take 8 fire damage.
Okay. They can't spend another, so they're gonna take the full hurt of that. That's number 5, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is an ouchie to them. And number 4, that is also an ouchie to them.
Good hit. As Branded then, because that was my bonus action and some movement, is tagged, and I want to hit this one with one of my flame strikes and that one as well. So first, yes, basically.
Yeah, like Jean-Claude Van Damme, just like split and just punch them in the body.
With his feet, like he just does a mid-air split.
Yeah.
First on the caster, which is 19 plus 6 is 25.
Yes.
Okay, that's hits. Let's finish that one first. That is 6 fire damage.
Ow.
Not lethally.
Yeah, my attacks are also non-lethal.
Ow.
And that's also a 25 on that individual.
Remember, you still have to bind them up, right? Because, like you know from the dream, once they reach 0 HP, they don't immediately go down.
Which is 7 fire damage
Oh, sorry. So?
on 4.
Yes. Anything else from Branded?
That was all you can do.
A death saving throw. If this is a 1, they're gone. And I've been rolling very badly. 19.
I was gonna say I can't handle another death on her watch.
Okay. Enrage number 1, fighter number 1. Number 1, yeah. Someone's shield is broken, so they would take an opportunity attack from you.
16 plus 7 is 23.
Yeah? Please roll the damage.
That is
9.
9 plus 4 is 13 slashing damage.
They have 12 HP. How would you do?
Down, bitch.
Oh, you were so lucky. Oh,
Cut.
yeah. Yeah, they're out. At the moment that they come rushing at a group of civilians, as Celica is trying to block and sees it coming, you from behind slash. So it means they're down. But next round they're gonna get up.
Can I
Shout.
shout, can someone cure poison?
Okay.
Quickly.
I can give poison. I can poison you. Is that what you want?
You?
Yes.
You, Branded, or Reinald?
No. It's the other one, Reginald.
but there was no response.
Oh god, nobody can cure poison. Oh god.
However, you are yelling this, and I'm going to give people in the area a perception check.
Watch this.
Yeah, she's not there.
No.
No, but like perception checks.
That is probably somebody who can help.
She can't just walk in there.
No, hi guys, I'm just here to heal person and get my head chopped off.
Cure poison.
Dora.
Cure poison.
As they make a step outside.
What's going over there? Oh, don't worry, it's just a big flash.
As other people are running away from this situation, and like suddenly from out of the shop as they were selecting a type of soap to use, and Sonia's like, oh, what soap do I want? And then, here's like, somebody rushes into the bathhouse, there's a fight on the street at the fish restaurant! And she's like, huh? And Wilt,
They wanted to use my lavender bloom!
I was also gonna say lavender.
they have joined initiative. Be aware, Wilt can defend himself. Sonia is just like Cassidy.
She dirty girl.
We were at number 3. Because number 1 is down.
Yes.
Okay, number 3. Number 3 spends their turn attacking Sir Everhard.
Let's hope this pack still lasts. Oh no.
Never mind.
They're not down, they're just unable to protect the commoners. Sonia. Sonia hears the noise. It's like, oh no, did Brigitte get in trouble again? And she moves, she gets out of the building and she gets to around here. Yeah. So for the sake of this, Sonia has 3 baubles with her. So that is remote healing. So it's a remote healing potion she can throw within 4 squares of her. At her turn, she can use them. She is currently 5 squares away from Brigitte, so she can't.
Does she also have cure poison?
She has to do touch for that. So she needs to be next to that.
Oh, fun. Oh, send a little girl.
Yes, it's your mission to do that here. Yeah. Brigitte, please make me a perception check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. As you are looking around in the area, as you're also shouting about the poison, you spot someone in the alleyway. For a moment, you see a shiny flower and a hooded individual that you have seen before. They don't seem to be threatening, but they are there. As they are also in initiative. What do you do on your turn?
I think she would definitely spot that person, but it is kind of like in the back of her mind because this is way more important. But
because you rolled a natural 20, I do say that you see that they reach out a hand. They're holding something in their hand.
okay, I'm gonna hopefully attack that motherfucker. Is number 2.
Excuse me? What happened?
Nothing.
She rolled 2, 3.
She was distracted by whoever was in the alleyway. Do you still move?
I rolled 2 3s. I want to. I'm gonna stand like this.
All right. As you make one step closer, you see that they're holding something akin to a bottle.
Genie.
Number 4. Number 4. Well, they're kind of cornered. So I think that I'm going to let the dice decide who they attack. It makes sense for them not to attack whoever is downed, because there are 2 threats in front of her. She attacks Branded.
You don't have to break it, you know.
17 to hit.
Oh shit. Let me just make a quick tactical assessment. I'm going to shield that.
Okay.
Because 19 beats 17.
Okay.
Yes.
Like,
Doesn't that fight?
no. I need to put on a different spell first.
Okay. Number 5. Number 5 has the distracted Celica or Branded. I'm also going to let this be decided by the dice. Poor Branded is getting a hit from behind, but you are now with AC 19, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least for until my turn.
So like a big frost spell is coming straight your way. For 18 to hit. So it does not hit you.
Woo.
Irvin. Is he going to try to help her, or once again try to shove whoever is attacking?
It's a bit of a toss-up, I think. What would you say?
I think I think he would help her.
Yeah. I agree. He would help her and try to get her out of there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then give me a medicine check. Medicine check.
Come on.
Plus 3.
Irvin. I hate you. 9.
9 plus 3 is...
No, it's 6 plus 3.
Oh.
It's 9.
Ah! Damn it. And you can still try to drag her away.
Yeah. So, I think he would take a hit, but he would gladly take a hit and, you know, put her there with the other wounded ones.
Yeah, that does hit him. Oof. He is barely standing himself, but he manages to get her out.
That's what he would do.
It's probably that he realizes how hurt he is himself, so he is remaining inside and shutting the door for now, which gets himself and Cassidy out of trouble. So I'm just removing these 2 from the combat itself.
Now we need to take care of those others.
Okay.
Then technically it would be Wilt's turn.
Yeah. Wilt
What the fuck's going on?
rushes a bit further up ahead. I'm gonna see what would he do in this situation.
Throw a bottle at him.
No.
Oh, because he's still hungover.
He's going to throw Sonya at him.
Here, catch!
I'm not going to even. No. Go on.
I think he dashes,
Mm-hmm.
and he dashes next to Brigitte. So next to whoever is standing there. Yeah. He can't attack right now, and he is weaponless, but he can still, like, try to help. That is what he does for now. Enraged number 2. Yeah. You know what? He's going to attack Wilt. And he misses Wilt. Second attack is on Brigitte. 6 to hit.
No.
And the third attack is also going on Wilt. And the 19 does not hit Wilt.
Ew, an AC boy.
Branded.
Yeah, I'm going to once again hit one and then the other. Both 5 and 4.
Okay.
As my action.
Mhm.
So this is on 4, which is that guy, woman, thing. 18.
Yes.
Wait, actually it's 19. It's plus 6.
Oh.
The caster is 7. Net 1.
7. That would miss automatically.
Yeah. So I'm still going to attack that person.
Mhm.
With a d8 plus 4 is 10 fire damage.
On number 4.
Yeah.
Boop. Boop.
And Brandon would probably use a bonus action to drink a potion.
All right. Oh, 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Which is 10.
And you get 10 back.
And that's everything he does.
Branded, as you do this, you kind of like do like almost like a roundabout kick, and like flame comes from your feet, and you knock her out. But behind you, a guy that was knocked out gets up, and you're like, huh?
I think that would be the exact sound Brandon makes. Huh? Like his cool and composed character just breaks for a moment. Like, what is going on there?
And comes rushing straight at you.
Can I run away and cry?
Did Brandon still want to move?
No, I said he would still stay there.
Then he comes rushing straight at you.
Is Wild in range for the opportunity attack?
Yeah, I would. So, Wild is just going to punch them straight. Like, let's see if he hits him, because he still needs to beat an armor class of 20.
Jesus.
I'm rolling so badly, and under that one. Oh,
but he has plus 22.
No. He may be a paladin, but... Oh, he misses. Comes rushing straight at Branded. Because of his very much weakened state, he only gets 1 attack.
That's good.
12 to hit.
Don't hit.
Then Branded sees it, dodges, as whatever is attacking him is half standing. As you realize, even a breeze would probably push them over, but that could be also fatal.
A stiff breeze.
Number 3. Yeah.
Gesundheit.
Okay, I hate my dice, but it's maybe very good for the scenario.
Poor Mr. Everhard.
He's not down, but is even less able to defend the people. They're now completely exposed. Sonia, I'm giving control over to you in the sense that she can throw a potion within 20 feet to heal somebody, or rush up to someone who is down and cast Lesser Restoration. But they need to be touching for that. And only if they're down.
Only if they're down?
Yes.
I want that, but I only wanted to go up or get closer when someone is actually down.
Yeah.
So I think she would get... Well, she wouldn't get too close, but she would be like 1 step ahead and just waiting till someone gets down.
You can move her 6 squares, or you can even dash if you want to.
No, I think... I don't want... No, because she would get... Can she disengage? Or,
Yes, she can.
So she wouldn't get the attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I would imagine she would, stand behind Will.
Yeah. Her throwing a bauble is a bonus action. So she can heal Branded, she can heal Brigitte.
How bad are you?
Better.
She
I
has
think-
3.
I think she will save it for now.
Yeah.
Or not?
Could she heal the, for example, Celica?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
That could also be smart.
Let me help, yeah.
I
That
forgot
would
about
get them up and able to be casting a spell to protect the civilians.
Yeah, she would do that to poor woman.
So,
She's an
like,
old
she
woman
picks up a
who's
little squishy ball and she throws it straight at the woman who's currently on the ground trying to cast like still a spell, and like hits her straight in the face.
She's
And like
just wet.
and
Wet hair.
the spell that she and blocks off the incoming strike. Now it's 2 left. Smart. She gets up again. Smart. Does Sonia do anything else?
No, she's not
No.
crying yet. She's enjoying this.
She's enjoying this secretly. She's like,
No, this is so exciting.
no, I'm so scared.
Whoever is in the corner there. No. First, question mark. They step forward a bit, but they remain in the shadows. So 1 step more forward, like in the shadows, like kind of like against the wall. And I need to open my translator for this. Notadview Vieta, as you understand that as, come, use this. As they are holding out something akin to like a little bottle with something sparkly in it.
Do I realize that it's kind of like last restoration that I put them in them after they're down, or is it just like, this is a potion?
You have no idea. You don't know what they're showing, but it seems that whatever they're holding, they're communicating that they want to help, but they don't step out.
And it's my turn.
Yeah.
I see that, I hear that, but I think I need to down him first before going there. So I will give my temporary HP to Branded,
Mm-hmm.
I already have 5.
not to Branded because it's too far away, to Sonia. That's the one. And she will get 6 temporary HP
All right.
as I attack that one.
With her beautiful 10 HP now.
Jail. And another 3.
Yes. As you are once again missing, and then you hear
Well.
your mind. Weakling, let me out.
This one was 12, by the way, the second one. The plus one. I remain. I ignore. And I cry. That's it.
Okay. Adventurer number 4. Where are you?
They're knocked down.
Yeah, they get up.
Pete, what's going on there? There's too many of them.
Please get them up.
Is that guy so difficult? Can't you help me? I'm all alone.
Just middle of combat, slow turnaround.
They they get up.
You see, Brendan, surrounded by 4 crazed individuals as you're struggling to hit this freaky dragon folk that's standing in front of you.
But they
Level
miss
3 trees.
they miss Branded. and they can only get attack once when they're like in this state. Number 5. Salaka once again has her shield back up and spends their turn trying to trying to get through to it. And now we have Wilt. Okay, as once again an assistant NPC, would he fight or would he try to help?
Yeah, it's technically your backstory character, but I would say he would hit the guy in front of you.
Yeah, I
because
think so too.
he sees you struggling.
Okay.
You have to add that in there.
That's just sorry. It's true.
You would attack 2.
So, Brigitte, you have seen those strange few times in where Wilt actually does step into the ring. He almost moves like a dancer, almost. It's kind of like sometimes a little bit mesmerizing if he wouldn't be making certain vulgar movements. But he currently just like stands next to you and just like tries to like kick number 2. For 25 to hit. Then does the second attack at Wilt has. For 18 to hit. Blinding or burning?
Blinding.
Blinding. That is number 2. Number 2 takes a lot of damage and is now blinded.
Great.
For 1 turn until the start of their next turn, they are blinded. As like a ray of like smoke almost like ejects from his hand. To you it looks almost like blackened out light. But it's blinded. Number 2. Where is number 2? Well, yeah. And just like starts swinging around, has disadvantage. Still going to try to hit Brigitte, but it's disadvantage. First attack. Nope. Second attack. Nope. Third attack. 12?
Yep. 13.
Damn it. Branded. It's up to you again.
What would Brandon do?
WWBD.
Branded. I think that Branded, with his high intelligence, is smart enough to realize that whoever is attacking him right now, 2 of them, if you use spells or magic, that would be lethal on them in this state.
I understand, but
Is your melee attack, is that that's no spell, right?
no,
Even though it's 5?
no, it counts as just a melee attack. I think.
Okay.
It would count as a melee attack.
Okay, so I'm once again going to attack the mage first.
With number 5.
Yes, which is
No, that
21.
This one?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
hits. Okay, let's do that one first then. Roll, Pep, roll. 5 fire damage.
5 fire damage is 5 fire damage.
And I'm going to hit the big wolfman, which is 19.
Hits. You can roll for damage, but
9. Can maybe some over damage hit the other one?
no. But you can put 1 down, but they are now also dying. As the effect moves over, as you understand. Like, because they were downed, whatever effect was on them ends, but now they're dying. Okay.
I need some help here!
Number 1 is out. Cannot do anything. Makes a death save. They succeed. So, for the sake of doing that, I put down the number, which is 18. Number 3. Where are you, number 3? And the three spends their turn trying to get through Sir Everhard.
So you should have done that before.
Yeah, it's definitely miss.
They get through, and Sir Everhard is unable to prevent an axe being flown over his shoulder, hitting a civilian straight in the face. You can hear Sir Everhard screech out, "Fuck!" But there is nothing to be done anymore.
Sorry, hands full over here.
Same.
Sonia.
I think she would use this moment to run up to big guy and use less restoration.
Alright. She rushes up.
Ooh, would she do that though?
Why?
Would she be able to understand that this one just needs healing? To prevent him dying?
I don't think she would currently know that, but she would then spot his bleeding out body. But she doesn't know that she has to spend her turn. Like, she can still throw a bauble as a bonus action. So she can technically do both, but she would spend her turn doing lesser restoration.
To be fair, she would not know this, so she would then got lesser restoration. It probably doesn't do much. Would she then spend the bauble?
Because he will otherwise die.
He's still dying. He has one succeed. He needs one more? Two more?
Or nat 20.
We could give it another roll. I think she would just cast that and then realize, oh wait, it doesn't do anything, and then we move on.
Okay. What she does is that she doesn't actually cast a spell. She has several ingredients on her side, and she pops up one of those little sticky thingies and like drops it on his tongue, and like, this isn't working. And then looks to the others. And then she realizes, okay, I have to wait a turn for doing a medicine check or spend a bauble. And she's in the middle of the fucking situation now. Does she still move?
I think she is currently fine, just like behind Wilf and Brigitte. I think this is fine.
Okay. All right. You hear whoever is there in the shadows once again try to yell it out louder. Come, use this! Seeing that one of the civilians just got murdered straight up, they managed the courage to get back up. Brigitte, it's your turn.
She figured out her character in session.
To be fair, this time I only missed one thing about my character that is new in the game.
Yeah.
Last time I've got everything about my character. So this is not the most bad thing that I did.
It's alright, kid.
So I have grace, so every time I miss I still do damage.
So the last 6 attacks she missed, she could have done some damage.
I mean, that's your responsibility, not mine. We're moving on.
Hey, it's only one thing I've missed so far.
Are you applying bonus HP to somebody at the start of your turn?
I'm gonna do that to Brent?
I still have the 5.
Wilt.
Wilt, okay. How much?
Sure. 3.
3. Alright.
I swear, if I miss, I'm gonna...
Grace.
Great. 17.
17 does not hit on them.
Well, at least
He takes 4 damage.
4 damage is 4 damage.
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, if you would have probably told me your graces, you would have probably downed him. Please do again.
18.
18 does not hit. He's fully armored. For another 4 damage?
4 damage.
I don't know how you did that, but he had 4 HP at the moment, so he goes down.
Motherfucker.
I'm so sorry, Kaylee. It's alright. We all have our bad days.
And I think, can I run up to him and take the potion? Would that be a free interaction?
Yeah. At the moment that he holds it out to you, you hear being said, I care for saying it in this way. Yalfa Dime, please help them.
Okay. And then
What you notice is that this bottle is quite big. You have 2 doses to give with this. You don't know exactly what it does, but you get the idea that it does something. But you have, you need to...
back.
You have to give it in their throat.
Yes. That's what I will do next.
Okay. Enrage number 4. Enrage number 4. Number 4 is going to try to hit Branded.
Oh no.
The whip is coming, Branded. For 18 to hit.
I can take it.
Okay. Max damage.
I regret taking. How much damage?
10 slashing.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. 10 slashing.
Brandon has had worse.
Yes. Number 5. Number 5. I'm gonna roll a dice. There are 3 viable targets, and one is looking a little bit more defenseless than the other 2.
That's child abuse.
Technically not.
Oh, aren't you unfortunate? As they realize somebody is standing there quite viably to hit. As they rush straight up to Sonia. But Branded gets an opportunity attack.
Die, you cunt!
Not my Sonia, you bitch.
Not my daughter. 17.
Hits. I hope you roll enough damage.
That is 2 plus 4 is 6 damage.
They had 7 HP.
To punt. So cunty.
As they are going to attack Sonia with a huge flame straight in the neck. Armor class 10.
She can handle it.
23 to hit. But she has 10 HP right now. Because she has 4 from a commoner and she has 6 from the flame thing, from the vines.
Razette is going to be so mad
Yeah.
at you.
For 8 damage. So as she's trying to help this guy, and suddenly from the corner of her eye, some guy is just blasting a fireball, and some of the vines that you had casted to protect her catch most of the flames, and she still has 2 HP left as the whole thing is burned up.
Oh. Luckily it's a person. I would break that person in half if it was just a monster.
Would you not do that if it was a human?
When that happened, Wilt's turn starts. He turns around, he yells, "Sonia!" and instantly just unleashes a beam of dark necrotic energy, just straight up. You still need to hit technically. But yeah, they're out.
But this is the first time.
It's their first time, yes. Branded.
Hello?
Wait, hold, sorry. Number 2. Oh, number 2 is out, but he did not get helped, so he gets up.
Hello.
Wouldn't he like skip his turn?
They skip the turn, yeah, but they get up.
And he got down on my turn, and now it's his turn.
Yeah, but they don't do anything. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, it's technically a full round, and you start. Okay, for the sake of it, they're still downed. Yeah, you're
We're
right.
taking the scraps over there because
It's fine. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Only, isn't it?
It's on the next turn. But the question is the turn the next turn that they start at, or is it the next round? It's fine.
Understandable.
So I'm going to say that they are still down. Okay. Oh no, I'm not doing this right. Sorry. They are down. They are
It's
definitely
because
down.
of all the crazes I missed.
All right.
He
Branded.
just retroactively gets them like, oh, not again.
Branded.
Brandon takes a step to the side, and What?
Thought it was cocked, but
yeah, it's 10.
Just
I
a
would
play.
hit this guy again. That's
4.
It's 10 to hit.
No.
But I would hit the other one as well. Number 3 takes dirty 20.
The hits.
And it says a 9. Fire damage.
9 fire damage is 9 fire damage. Although, this is no. It's fine. It's difficult now. Anything else?
No.
Okay. A death saving throw for adventurer number 1. That is a natural 20.
Oh.
As they... what's going on? As they like... they're out of the combat. But they have been rescued. Please remove them.
Yeah, I was going to say, wouldn't they technically still be unconscious, but...
No, that's natural 20. Gives them the... you get back to 1 HP. For the sake of this whole situation,
Okay.
I'm not going to he gets shot again. He's removed from it.
No, there's barely any one of them left. Because I took care of most of them.
Number 3. Well, number 3, there's now somebody attacking him.
Yeah, Brandon loves taking it, doesn't he?
Shit life is shit life, natural 20.
I'm not going to be able to shield that.
No, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I know you love that. Actually, I did that twice as well. I did this one. Also twice. Yes.
How much HP does Branded have as a maximum?
Max 40. He currently has 23 HP.
Because sneak attack triggers. And that was also doubled.
At least I went down protecting innocent civilians. It's what he would have wanted.
18 piercing damage.
I would like to be resistant to piercing, as I imagine suddenly from him some purple energy forms like a strange shield that he does not expect, which halves the damage he takes,
Alright.
which is only 9. No.
Yeah. How much HP does he have left then?
He would have had 5, so he now just has 14.
Oh, he would have had 5 left.
Yeah.
Okay.
And given that we're not done yet,
Smart.
Look at me.
I'm not going to blame anyone. Brigitte. I'm not going to blame anyone, Brigitte.
Okay. Sonia's turn.
Oh, she took a hit, but the other guys healthy now then. So she
Yeah, that's like Sonia says to him, "Get out of here!" And like they move off the field.
Would she be
Would she?
inclined to heal
Heal
to
the person
help the
that-
guy that just slashed?
Yeah, I was thinking that as well.
I don't think she feels that way.
No, she is kind of petty in a little bit of a sense. Would she go and do that to him?
That would make more sense, I think.
Yeah.
She would want to get away from that guy anyway.
Yeah.
So that would be 1.
Climbs over
2.
the table.
Sees, oh, that guy is over there. Jumps off.
Yeah.
Onto a different table. And would try to cast Lesson Restoration.
Okay. As like some kind of like little bit of like almost like something like dust is being coughed up by them. It's like comes with slime, a bit of blood as well. They're not poisoned anymore. However, they are now dying. So does she expend?
I think she would.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, mister, no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She still has 1 bubble left.
Because if she just drops it, it doesn't splash.
Has to
And
put in some power.
you can remove 2 from the combat. So the 2 AC 20 guys are gone.
See, I had a hard one.
Okay. After giving the potion, Sonia, you know what? Either one of you roll me a d20 and add +4.
8.
8. No. Sonia does not spot them. They have done what they wanted to do and they disappear from the field.
Bye.
Bye, bitches, I'm out.
No. Wait, is that someone larger than a fox, smaller than a wolf? How unusual.
Yes, they are removed.
Oof. Brigitte.
Brigitte.
I want to give the healing to Sonia, which is 3 healing, 3 temporary HP.
Mhm.
And then I would like to walk over here and drop the potion in that mouth.
Yeah, in the one that's down.
Yeah, what that mouth do?
At the moment that you drop it, there's a smell. You need to roll me a wisdom save. You get advantage on this one as well.
Just this once, though.
19.
19. With a 19, as this is not as intense as last time because it's like processed, immediately a memory pops into your head. A memory in where you were sitting in a field of flowers. And that smell hits you, and then you pour half of the potion in the mouth. And like once again something strange like leaves their mouth along with blood. It also heals them. What's going on? As they have also been removed from the combat.
And then I would like to move over here. I won't be able to use another attack, but I will be standing.
Oh, Brigitte, finally, there you are.
And it's so much over there.
There were like 20 guys that all at once jumped.
And now they're all gone.
How did you do that so quickly? This only took a minute.
Number 4.
Yeah.
Number 4 is just going to decide between Brigitte or Branded. Once again, it's Branded.
He can't catch a break.
Can't catch a break as the whip is coming up to him. 16 to hit.
Shield. Last one.
You block yourself.
Please.
Poor Branded. He just wanted to go to the bathhouse.
I just wanted to take a bath. I'm now dying.
So, Krasha, what have you been doing? Just been standing there.
Well,
He's keeping like 12 children safe or something. What have you been doing? You should have left them.
remember that this encounter
Yeah.
was perhaps outside of it a bit bigger. So
I know.
you have been fighting 5 guys. I didn't say that there were only 5 guys poisoned. We're moving on to now.
A pile of corpses next to her. As it came from for her, she's just like, just die already.
No damage taken, just full on corpse pile.
what was I gonna do now? Oh yeah,
Naughty boy.
yeah. I was gonna hit you indeed. Oh no, you've shielded.
I've shielded.
Yes.
Like
Then
protection.
Wilt. Wilt has used a particular spell and must wait an entire turn as he's currently as he is suffering from the sunlight that is setting down. Brandit, it's your turn.
Hi, and that's me. Yeah. I think I'm just going to stick to what I've been doing. I'm first going to hit 4, which is 17.
To hit on number 3?
4.
4, yeah, that hits.
Okay. That would be at least for 5 fire damage.
They're out. They're
Out.
knocked over.
And then I want to hit number 3, which is a natural 20
Yeah.
plus 6.
Yeah,
That
hits.
hits. Oh,
Double damage.
double damage. That is 7, and that is 4, is 11, plus 4 is 15 fire damage.
Ooh, they're not out yet, but they are very close.
Take that, you cunt. You heathen. As Brandit is holding on, he's like,
He's hodling on.
he's just, you know, he's a trooper. He's keeping himself together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can just imagine the muscle crabs tomorrow.
Let me see.
What would number 3 do?
In their state, they see it's 3 viable targets, and well, they were pretty successful with that one strike. But Sir Everhard is fully up. I think they're just going to hit Brandit. You still have AC.
The shield, I see.
That
shield is still active.
actually not,
Yes.
because I did that before my turn started.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no.
Okay. 12.
No, that misses.
You fucking lucky bastard. Not getting you down. End turn. So then it's Sonia's turn.
I think Sonia gets the message, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And would cast Lesser Restoration on number 4.
Alright. The effect ends, and that means that they now enter the dying condition. So, does she spend her 3rd bottle or wait it out a turn?
I don't think anyone else is healing.
No, I don't. You don't either.
And Sonia is smart enough to realize that Wilt cannot help at the moment.
I think she would consider it a priority to get this one better so that we can focus on the last guy.
Yeah.
So this one gets healed and is also out per your rules.
Yes. So that was number 4, right?
Yeah.
Number 4 has been removed. Sonia's turn ends, and a bunch of guys come rushing in. They get to around here. They're still defending Brigitte. Brigitte, you clock that the guards are showing up. If you get caught here and you realize the 48-hour serious problem, you realize that. But they at least have to spend another turn before they get here. So it's up to you what you do. And your turn begins.
I'm gonna stand over here.
Yeah.
Shit, that didn't... I hit them.
Mhm.
I'll first get the temporary HP to Brandon, which is 8.
Thank you.
8 with a d6.
Yeah, d6 plus 2.
Oh.
It's always plus 2, which is your
Modifier.
something. Focus damage bonus.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And then I'll hit that one. 15 plus 7.
You can tip them over. You can roll for damage if you want to, but you can tip them over.
I'll tip them over. I can't put that potion in
No,
that.
it's full action, because you have to administer it.
I want to... Yeah, I was gonna... I want to give it to Brandon, the potion. And I wanna...
What is this?
Huh?
Potion?
And I will kind of like walk backwards a little bit, protecting the other civilians.
Yeah. Right. Wilt's turn. Wilt turns around, sees guards rushing, and is like, wait! And then he shouts, "We need to get out of here!" And immediately rushes into the alleyway. As he is actively covering his face. So you saw this. You've never seen him act like this because you've never practically seen him outside. But he technically leaves the field. So I'm removing him from the initiative. Brandon, your turn.
Brandon is confused but gets the gist of it. Gives the potion to the last guy.
Yeah. Yeah. There is this very strong, flower smell. It's very odd, but it reminds Brandon of something as well. He smelled this smell before. He just can't remember when.
Okay.
Number 3 is removed from the field as well. Initiative is not over yet, because you kind of have to decide right now, Brandon and Brigitte, do you run away and leave all these people, or do you face the guards?
I think for Brandon, because I'm technically still
Yeah, it's still your turn.
he heard Wilt, he sees you basically do the same. I think he would rush up to Sonia, grab her hand, come on, we have to get away.
Okay.
And would then spend the rest of his movement moving away, dragging her along?
Yeah, that's with half movement. I think that Sonia would feel like a conflict of interest in the sense of, but all these people! And
We have to go now.
roll me a persuasion check.
Oh my god, charisma plus -2. Which is 17.
All right. You can move her with you at half movement. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. And then it's kind of, in this case, the guards would move closer, move them 6 squares forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's fine. Well, the field looks empty, but this is where the injured people are.
Yeah.
So we're getting back to Brigitte. Does Brigitte face the guards, or does she run away with Brand?
No, I think seeing Wilt leave and Brandon and Sonia taking a leave, she would connect up to them and leave.
Yeah. She would get spotted, especially by Sir Everhard and Grasha, that you're just running away. So you may need to go explain yourselves later. But you three, together with Wilt, who later rushes up from an alleyway, and you leave the scenario. You can remove everything from the field, as you've done all you can. The 4 of you, as Wilt connects up, you all rush off the streets, and Wilt, from an alleyway, here! And the 3 of you head into an alleyway. So I'm putting this on a blank map for the moment, as the 4 of you get to have a short discussion. As like, Sonia is like, but all those people, we can't just leave them. What do you say, Brigitte? And you get to respond as Brand for a moment, who is probably befuddled by what he saw. As he saw a tree.
Oh,
I don't think that Brandon saw our mystery friend, right?
No, did not.
Sonia, are you fine? Are you okay? Are you?
Like she has like a cut on her arm. I'm fine. Your tree thing protected me. But what about all the other people?
I think we took out the most important problems. They'll be fine.
What even happened?
Have you any idea?
They were, I guess, poisoned by something, and luckily you were there, and we were there. But indeed, what Brandon said, we the people that needed to be healed are healed.
Wilt speaks up. You can sense that there's like almost like a black aura portraying from the lower parts of his hands. We've done what we could, but we can't get mixed up into this.
Not now.
No, definitely not now.
Where did you get
Are
that?
you okay? Says Sonia to Wilt. I'm fine. Just I need to get below ground.
Yeah, I think we might skip the bathhouse for today.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I think healing, backup, resting might be for the best.
We need to get back to the hideout. And let's just hope that Sir Everhard and Grasha keep their mouths shut.
Do you need any support, Will?
I'm fine. Just... He is currently not fine. You can both see that. But you're gonna do a little bit of a role play to get back to the hideout unspotted. So he is not gonna help you. He can't help you. You'll need to escort him back to the hideout effectively. So, the four of you are now in an alleyway towards Grove Street. You need to get to the hideout. But Branded, peeking over his head into the main street, sees guards. Guards are rushing towards the lower salt break, as also people are scattering, as like there's lots of noise, there's screaming, there's yelling. How do you want to do this? You either need to create something of a distraction, or you need to be stealthy.
Hi. Does Wilt, does he need like walking support, or is he just walking on?
No, he can walk on his own. He's just, after what he said his last, is now quiet and shuts up.
I wanna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what I want to do is kind of scout ahead before we go into the street or into like an open spot. Walk back and go with the group.
Yeah.
To kind of like be a scout.
Okay.
Party.
Okay. What you're going to do me then is roll something of like survival or perception, because you need to find an opening. And if you need to roll stealth checks, you'll do it with +10 for the whole group of you.
Perception. 10.
It looks fine to go now.
Then I'm taking my boys and my girls.
Mhm.
And we're going.
Roll me a stealth check, the both of you.
You get +10.
26.
27.
Okay. "23. As you move from one alleyway to another, and then to another. Brigitte, you thought for a moment that you saw an opening, and then you quickly passed by, and then when you got into the hallway, as a guard was like, and then when you got to the hallway, your little bit of natural spell was able to create a bit of foliage around the bush, as the guard passes by. It wasn't that safe. You were just lucky with your stealth. But you're not there yet. You are 2 blocks away from where you can go into the hideout. Do you risk it again? Because you are seeing more activity, especially when you look towards where there's the entrance towards the Bright Lie, which is being kept an eye on.
I think she would definitely walk ahead first to see if there's anything of an opening or a timing where she can go with the group unseen.
I think that Sonia would react with, is that smart? Because we almost got caught. And Brandit would have probably also noticed that last check that Brigitte made was perhaps not the most accurate one.
Would it be better if we would go into 2 smaller groups?
That's also
2 routes?
Oh, that was planned. So,
Yeah. Like you go right, I go left.
yeah.
But you would lose, one of the groups would lose the effects of the spell.
Yeah, my dex is fine.
I think it then would be smart to do Sonja, Wild, Brandit, and Brigitte, since Wild and Sonja are way less inconspicuous, and they are have not been in danger.
I suppose we are more well known to the guards.
And you're wearing a mask and that kind of stuff, and I'm Brigitte.
Yes, you are Brigitte. Would that help?
We're kind of like looking at each other, making that.
Brandit is the smart one of you two. You roll me an intelligence check.
That's cocked. That is a nat 20 plus 4.
It could work. However, you do notice that whatever is going on with Wilt is not ending, as there's like a black energy protruding from his hands. That is going to stand out. You're not stupid. That is going to stand out to people, because he can't seem to turn it off.
No, then it's best if we move together then.
Yeah.
Is there a different entrance except for under the lying mule, whatever its name is?
With your 26 intelligence, or 24, yes, there is one. In the sewers. There is an entrance from the sewers into the hideout.
I'm just going to assume that there's less guard activity near the sewers and more guard activity near the Bright Lie.
Yeah.
So I think Brandon would say, maybe we should go through the sewers.
And then Brigitte realizes the sewers is... And then Sonia would be like, the sewers is... And then she looks at you.
We need to be very safe. And I mean that very literally. We, at the first sign of movement, we're out.
Wilt, who doesn't know about this... Oh wait, you did say something to Wilt, right? No, you didn't tell anything about the sewer incident to Wilt.
No. Because that was Sonia's thing to do.
You want to go through the... Yeah. And as he's like, yeah, I can get through there. We could do that. But he's unaware of the potential danger.
We're moving slowly, cautiously, because you never know.
As Brandon then takes one peek, there is an entrance to the sewers not far away, and would connect up to where you need to go. Is that the plan?
I think that's probably better. It might be more dangerous, but at least we won't get caught by the guards.
Yeah, and no to the other days of jail.
Okay. Then with your pass without a trace, the both of you, together with Wilt and Sonia, manage to make your way down into the sewers. You manage to get into the sewers. Both of you roll me perception checks.
Let's go with... Oh no, it's 3. 18.
23.
Okay. Brigitte, you are aware that if you would continue further north into this part of the sewers, you would reach the place where Sonia and you and Reinald encountered the whole situation with those masked Therans. You need to go to the other direction. You hear noises from up the streets, but everything seems to be fine. What do you do? Do you follow the path that you need to?
Is Wilt's condition getting worse, or
No.
is it staying?
It's the same.
But it's still bad.
Still bad.
Okay.
It's still like glowing.
I think we would continue our move further.
The two of you follow into the sewers. Sonia's like, ew, yeah. Once again, oh well, this part is, yeah. And she's kind of like trying to ease herself while also kind of like covering her arm where there's still a cut, and you don't want to get sewage stuff on that cut. As Wilt is kind of like, but the four of you follow. Who's taking the charge at the moment?
I think I'll take the charge.
You probably also know this entrance, so sure.
Yeah,
I think it's
I
us
think
two.
that Brandon doesn't know this
No,
entrance.
he's the new.
Well, it was Brandon's idea to take this entrance, so he probably knows that there is an entrance here, but he probably doesn't know exactly where.
Yes.
It's kind of like
To keep the things
Consistent.
family lessons 101.
Yeah.
It's a sewer entrance.
So I think it would indeed be you're ahead, then we've got Brandon, who's trying to keep everyone together and keeps his eyes out. Sonia is busy not getting her feet wet, and Wilt is having an existential crisis. As one does.
As a little bit further up ahead, at the point where there's a point that you have to go left, both of you make me a perception check, and one of you gets advantage. You can choose yourself who.
Why don't I take advantage? Oh, that's better. Dirty 20.
You're kind of like standing like on like the walkway of the sewer, so like everything is, you can still move freely there. You don't have to walk through the sewage. Where suddenly, what did you have? 23?
Dirty 20.
30, 20.
17 plus 3.
With a 20, at the moment that you make a left, from a bit further up ahead, you hear... It's like as if it's like something made out of metal that is making noise.
Mm-hmm.
Do you share this?
I think Brandon would immediately say, "Hold up, everyone. I hear something up front. Does anyone know what that is?" I think it's made of metal.
What are you talking? And then metal.
Is there a different way we can go? Looks at Brigitte.
Is that a different way we can go?
Not really.
Is it coming towards us, or is it...
Okay, so I can best draw it out. So you are standing here.
Just past the turn.
So, you four are here. You need to go this way, but Branded hears the noise coming from somewhere forward here. But you hear the noise coming becoming louder. So whatever is coming is heading this way. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I think we can do it if we do it quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check.
20, 30.
17.
Very dirty.
Like, as the four of you, like Branded, doing Sonia again.
Sonia, come!
As like you
Hello.
go around the corner. As when you pass by, suddenly you rush into the hallway. You spot something, and you hear in that language being said in this very strange metallic form, life form detected, in that language. The others do not understand. But Branded, you understand the word life.
What did you say?
I think as soon as she hears what is being said, she would nudge the others to run towards the as soon as possible, or as fast
You
as
stay
possible.
behind?
No, everyone, but
Okay.
I'm leading you all and on the back line, but I'm pushing you.
You
guys.
stay back, us three go forward.
Yes.
I think Branded would indeed, grab Sonia a little bit. Come along.
Mhm.
And Will's just existentially crisising down the hallway.
But you're
Running.
You're leaving.
I'm
Just
running
stand
behind them,
Okay.
but I'm the one being on the.
on the back.
So perhaps something like this.
You're running further up ahead, and you, as you're in the back, you hear once again still that, and it seems to be following you. You head into another sewage part. You head into another, but it seems to follow you from a bit of a further distance. You're getting towards the where the hidden door is.
I am going into a different direction as the others.
All right. You split off from the others. The spell on you remains. For them, it ends. But they get to the hidden door. And you hear that whatever voice you hear is following after you. You make another turn, and it still keeps following you. You don't hear the others anymore. What do you do? Are you going to face it, or are you going to make like a turn around in attempt to avoid it?
Okay, I wanna go into the secret entrance without being spotted by that thing. But since it's kind of like catching up to me, I think Brigitte would try and go to the exit upstairs, to
one of the sewer ladders.
Yeah, just to go on
The streets.
the streets.
Okay.
Because she knows that she just can't show something the exit or the entrance to the. So she will go the dangerous way.
You manage your way to get to a ladder. You get up to the street. Roll me a d8, because it depends on where you might end up.
4.
Okay. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get in the traders district, not in the.
You pop up out of Reinald's toilet.
No. You get into the traders district. You get back to where the house of trade is. You pop up right there on the street. Give me a quick stealth check. With still your plus 10.
20.
20. All right. You are not spotted. Do you still look down when whatever...
Yeah, I'm staying in the. I'm not looking down, but I'm staying in near that opening, so I can detect if it's coming towards me. Yeah. coming closer or not.
Okay, so you look down into the pothole and you see something made out of metal with a very odd, kind of like brown color with something protruding green light, kind of like pass by. As you see this thing, and then you hear life form signal lost in that language. And then they move further.
Yeah,
Shiboo.
she would walk she would try to go back to the
Hideout.
to the hideout, but then in the normal route.
As you're coming from the other direction, you would get noticed less. You're still gonna roll me a stealth check.
$19.
Okay. I make 2 rolls. And you don't get spotted. Or at least nobody paid attention to you. You make your way into the normal side of the exit, of the entrance. So where are you? Where is the... Grove Street. The family hideout. When you enter into the main hall, you spot that the group comes in from the kitchen. As they lost sight of you, and then Sonia rushes in, spots you coming from the main street, and immediately comes in I thought we lost you.
Yeah, we were being followed, so
We were being followed.
Yeah, the metal thing. It was.
Was it some sort of knight or something? A guard?
No, it was. And I'm trying to explain it the best of my ability to them.
Kind of like a metal construct. It had this green glowing protruding. Do you mention that? Because it's a very recognizable color to you.
I think I wouldn't necessarily point out the color, just green.
Yeah.
But I would talk about the construct and had a green eye, but not like that specific.
On one hand, no, I don't care. Can one of you go get me Gurok? As you kind of are noticing that more of his arms are becoming a little bit more blackened.
I'm running towards what I presume is the guest room.
While Branded helps Will sit at the bar for a second, Sonia...
Sonia would just be... Oh.
I think that Sonia would run actually with you. Because, she hasn't seen this, but she has heard about it. Where do you go? Do you rush to...
The guest room.
To the guest room. All right. Rushing to the guest room, all the boxes have been moved differently. They are kind of ordered. There are now also labels, but you can't read the symbols that are on the labels. And Vesper turns around. Pet, can I help you? As Gurak is just putting a box on top of something else.
I'm fully ignoring Vesper and looking straight at Gorak. Gorak, Will, he needs your help. Because she has never seen this as well, right?
No.
So she's kind of like stammering, kind of like doesn't know what fully is happening. But she would say that to Gorak in the attempt of getting him out of there to help with.
Vesper looks for a moment, looks to Gorak, who does not answer yet. Oh, you can entertain me. You can speak, Gorak. I need to help him meditate then. Oh, meditate, really? Well, I'll let you go if she asks me nicely.
I'm shooting daggers at her with my eyes.
Well?
Can he go and help Wilt?
Not nice enough.
Please.
And now the full sentence.
Can Gorak go and help Wilt, please?
She doesn't answer yet. She steps forward towards you and looks you straight up, like with her eyes like lowered, like such a good pet. Go on, take him and make sure to bring him back in a moment.
I'm just Gorak will probably just leave first, and I will just wait till he gets out the door and just continuously glare at her.
It does look nice on you. Could be a little tighter though. We wouldn't want to put one on Gorak again now, would we?
I think I would turn away and go after Gorak, but I would put it tight on myself.
As you go around the corner, and you can just hear, I always get what I want. And then Sonia sees this. She has to keep herself under control not to respond to this.
Yeah, I would put my hand on
Yeah.
Sonia, kind of like pushing her a little bit forward, because she is that little petty.
Yeah.
Oh.
As, like, she is, like, fuming, but she then, at the moment that Gorak follows you, Father said that I should not get involved. But what a bitch!
Totally.
As he follows you into the family hideout again, and at the moment that Gorak sees Wilt, he immediately rushes towards him. It's happening again. As Gorak immediately reaches for his hands and kind of starts rubbing them as like in motions, to try to calm him down. And he asks him, you need to remove your glasses. Ugh. Do you do anything when you see that he is about to take them off? Do you just watch this happen, or do you say to give them some privacy?
Yeah, because I don't think I am branded, and Sonia maybe even never have seen that.
Probably not.
I think Brigitte would take Branded and Sonia and go to the little sleeping area from them.
Yeah.
We'll give you guys some privacy.
Gorak, you can hear him say, thank you. And then the three of you leave them. And now I really have to question, what the hell was going on? Says Sonia.
These people were poisoned by something, and well, luckily you came, and I'm so sorry that you got hurt in all of this.
It's fine. As you could see that she kind of wrapped herself really quickly up. It's fine. I wish I could have done more.
You helped them.
Yeah. And I also saw someone getting an axe in their face.
Yeah.
Well, if it wasn't for us, I think more people would have gotten really hurt. So that's a plus. Ricky, where did you get that weird potion from that you shoved into my hand?
You still have the bottle.
Oh, yeah,
Do you know what this poison is then?
no. But, Sonia and I we were in the sewers and a couple of days ago, and
You hear Brandon heard the rant.
Ah, that explains something.
yeah, we found this bird thing, animal, person.
Theron?
Theron,
Theron?
yes, somewhat. And he was there in an alleyway when he didn't come out of the alleyway, but he at least gave us the potion.
Wait, what? He was in the hallway?
Yeah.
In the alleyway?
It was a really quick interaction. He said he had something to help us.
But did he cause it?
I don't think so.
Hold up. So you two met some strange theorem that suddenly popped up back now today to come along and give you the cure for whatever was afflicting these people.
Yeah.
And you don't find this strange.
No.
I agree with Brandon. It is really strange.
Well, I
At
mean,
least
he
they seem
helped.
to want to help. They say.
Brandon says at least they seem to want to help, which triggers in your mind what you heard the last thing that was said in the sewers
Yeah.
in that first interaction.
Of this thing wanted to help, but the others might.
This thing. You recognize that they were the one with the staff with flowers on it. It's the same one that you rescued.
Yeah.
He's the soft boy.
The other ones want to get us. So, yeah.
You noticed that, almost like similarly to Wild, they don't like the sun. He didn't step out of the shadows at all. He didn't reach towards you to give you the potion. He waited for you to come and get it.
But someone then poisoned those people.
Yeah.
Do you think it was something targeted?
I think without a doubt that it was targeted.
We could ask Cassidy. I think that Sonia didn't see Cassidy getting dragged in.
Who is Cassidy?
Cassidy is a friend of mine. I sometimes go to the fish restaurant to get some squid. She kind of like, there's a slight blush on her face, but more like friend. We could ask her. Her parents run the place and she works there.
Is she by chance blonde, braid? Has like bluish clothing.
Oh yes, she always wears blue. That's just their tradition. But her hair is more a bit akin to reddish.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And she has nice freckles.
What do we call that? Strawberry blonde?
Yes. Sonia, she was also at that restaurant.
Is she fine?
I think the rugged deer man pulled her inside and then closed the door, so I don't think that she's probably gotten some medical attention.
I suppose we could talk to her. Maybe she knows something.
Maybe
Yeah, but
tomorrow?
maybe tomorrow. We can definitely not.
Because from what it looks like, it was the people who were sitting outside and eating.
Yeah.
And like Branded might be like when she says that realize food.
Yeah,
Perhaps?
with the food poison.
And someone would have poisoned the food.
Maybe. Could be.
But why?
Brigitte, roll me an intelligence check.
19.
19.
Brain muscle is working overtime today.
I'm not going to literally give you the answer, but what did Reinald tell you that he thought was involved with the whole business? He said that there might be something in the
Sewers?
almost.
The
Warm, very warm. What have those two things in common?
No, it's not the dam.
No.
What do the dam?
What does a dam?
Oh, the water.
Yes, and what and fish.
It's coming from the water, mage. Same thing.
And what is with fish?
What?
Poison.
No, what do
It's in-
fish do?
Yeah.
In?
Yeah. Yeah, I understand.
And the in is...
Yeah, I understand.
And because you rolled 19, you saw the girl that morning come with a cart from the
Fish.
butcher. A fresh load of fish. You passed her by.
Yeah, so it could be that the butcher is involved because it could be that the fish that he brought
No poison.
was poisoned, or along the way it was poisoned somewhere in the
wonder
butcher
if the
or
butcher is
in
okay.
the shop.
Like Brigitte's like a ding.
Well, more like that game of that woman who's like, with all the equations around her, and then suddenly has like, oh!
What do you share of this?
So my brain is sometimes a little slow. Okay.
That's okay.
That's why I helped you.
I hope you don't mind me making it a little bit fun about it.
And that's why we
I
helped each other.
remembered my grace at least.
Anyways, what do you do with this information?
I think for the moment I would lay it to rest, especially because Sonia is already going through a lot. But I definitely want to use that information and talk with Reinald about it, because we are kind of like in the middle of that investigation. And I want to talk to him about it because, first of all, he has also seen the enraged people in that dream. He also was there with us seeing that lady, Carmen, what was her name? Girl,
What lady?
Fisher lady.
Cassidy.
Cassidy.
Camilla.
I would almost want you to have her have like a thick Texan accent or something.
Howdy. I can't do
Howdy.
Howdy. Howdy, guy. Howdy, gal and guys. Cece.
But yeah, I want to talk to him about it and kind of like put the dots together.
Mhm.
Talk to some people, the butcher, the fish people.
But you're gonna meet him tomorrow very early
Yeah.
at the Haven's Reach.
So that's some things that we.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding.
But I think for the moment, because Brandon and Sonia would have been gone through a lot, I think she would kind of like distract them for the moment and be like,
I could have used that buff though.
so what do you think Will's eye colors are? Like purple or golden even?
Brigitte, that's
Kind
a
of like
bit of an
distractive
sensitive question to ask. But, I don't know, lion folk tend to have more colorful eyes.
Well, it could be like a pretty pink, perhaps.
Ooh.
But he always wears those sunglasses.
Probably for a reason.
Well, he doesn't like sunlight. But whatever. Did you see that beam that he portrayed from his hand?
That was not light. Like,
It was shiny, but it was black.
it's like a darkness beam. That was weird.
Whatever it was, he helped us a lot. And
Yeah,
we should definitely thank him after.
he needs metal.
Maybe I should go make some potions.
Yeah.
Just as backup. Because I had a batch of baubles and now I don't.
Well,
Yeah.
hey, it's a great invention because they help those people immediately.
Yes, I've worked so hard in it. It's baubles, and if you throw them, it absorbs it into the skin. It's based on ooze, and like she starts to like, oh, sorry, I was pregnant.
No, please continue. As Brandon maybe looks over at you like, at least she is now distracted in it.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you more about it if you want to.
Why don't we go do that over a nice cup of tea, and then we'll head off to the bed.
Right. It's up to you, Brigitte, if you say we end the evening here, or if you still want to go up into the streets.
I think she's good for now. Because she needs to lay low.
All right.
Especially her branded as well. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I think she would not head to bed yet.
Mm-hmm.
She would definitely just idle around a little. Because Gorak is still busy. Vesper is still in that guest room. So she's kind of like not announcing her presence, but having her presence there.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case something happens or pops up.
Yes.
But she would just walk around. Just
Alright.
Clean up or something.
Then we are shifting to Reinald for a moment, who just entered his bed after a nice bath in the mansion. But something is going to happen there. Yes.
Bubbles.
Bubbles. That was a lovely soap. Lavender bloom. Who knew?
You are in your room, Reinald. You were just putting the covers over yourself. And then, for a moment, like, Roka manifests. And for a moment stares out the window of your room. There's a bit of there is something off.
I think, since I'm going to make that diary, then again, like, his final thought would be like, oh, we need to...
Maybe you're writing in your diary right now.
All right, yeah. So I finish writing down that we need to talk our way through. Okay, what are you doing? Is there something happening?
I sense something.
Right.
Not ominous at all.
Reinald puts the book away in his quill and is like, you sense something? That usually means something unusual is happening.
I don't know. It feels familiar. But I can't put my snout on it.
Is it something in the mansion? Or is it something in the city?
It's something outside. It's something in... I don't know. I'm not sure. But I can sense things. Sometimes.
I think Reinald would get up from his comfy bed, walk over next to Roga. Are you looking out? Is it something outside the window, or is it further into town?
I think it's somewhere in town. I'm not sure. It seems familiar.
Good. Maybe we can help each other. Why don't we just, close our eyes and focus on whatever that magical energy is that you feel?
We could try. We could try. All right, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Well, are you closing your eyes, Reinhold?
Yes. Reinhold closes his eyes, steadies his breathing.
Why don't you roll me a spellcasting check?
So that is plus 5. That is a net 1.
As you...
That would be like a 6 or a 7.
Yeah, no. As you are like, you let out a fart because of all the pancakes.
No, it would be more like a burp, like...
Yeah.
Pancake burp.
You broke my concentration, Reinhold.
Oh, I can smell the syrup.
Oh, those are also so bad when you have like a burp that smells so bad.
You broke my concentration.
Sorry. Can
But
we try again?
when you open your eyes, you do notice that your arm, the gemstone in your arm, it's sometimes kind of like you see its glow. It sparked in like a way that you haven't seen before.
Ding, ding. Did you see that?
Yes.
It's not done that before.
No. It sparked at the moment that I felt it again. I think it's... Or am I? Or is it? Or are we both? Because am I the thing now? I don't understand quite how that works. Or do I? Or will I? Or won't I? I don't know.
Reinhold puts his paw over the gem and wants to focus once more on the magical energy that could have been there.
Because this is the gemstone that was on the book when you got it the first time. You can roll once more, but its DC is now higher.
Come on, baby. That is 19. I'm not sure what my modifier is. Do you want me to get my...
That's... Wait, you
I
have
think you
plus
said
3.
spellcasting modifier, mine is charisma.
Yeah, what is your charisma set? Plus 3 or plus 4?
I think it's plus 3.
Okay, then it's
So
a
it's plus 6. So it would be 25.
No, you don't get to add your proficiency
Oh,
to
so
that
that
one.
is just 22.
22.
Let's make it 22.
22. 22 beats 21. There is, like... There is a moment in where you and Roka see the sewers.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear... But your movement, as you're moving through the hallway of the sewers, is... And then you look up, and you see someone leaving the sewers. And then you hear... Sign of life, not detected anymore, or whatever it said. And then it ends. Whoa, what was that?
I think it was a metal crab or something. A man, a crab, a construct in the sewers. I think so. I was hunting someone. Huh, that was unusual. But wait.
I saw it too.
Well, I haven't been that far into the sewers, but could there be more?
Need a Valyrian technology.
Ooh, now that's interesting.
But it's as if we saw through it.
Could the gem be connecting to that?
Well, it's possible.
That could be useful. Imagine if I could summon up one of those constructs and help me fight.
Be interesting.
If it's a construct.
But aren't I then doing that?
Well, are you in the gem? Or are you the gem? Or are you in the book? Or yes?
Yes. I don't know, Ryan. I'm not exactly sure how it works. When you disconnected it, I'm here.
So, would you say that the gem would be part of that Nidavelirian tech?
Well,
Are you Nidavelirian?
I don't know if I'm a Valerian. But when you think about it, Reynolds, your arm, because you told me about this, your arm, you used gemstone dust to power it before that you put the gemstone in, didn't you?
Correct. It needs some magical energy to work properly.
But the difference is that the gemstone dust that you used before always emptied out and then it was gone. But my stone is a permanent source of energy.
Indeed.
So it's possible that it is connected to other sources and drawing from something else.
Yes, because most of the old schematics we have for the Nidavelirian tech and the Dwarven tech that was derived from it seems to be powered on permanently magically energized crystals.
Yes, but you also told me that when you experimented with bigger crystals, sometimes they would overcharge, and then... That's what you told me, at least.
Yeah, your special crystal, as Reinald might stroke it a little, seems to...
It tickles.
Well, it seems to give the precise, consistent spark needed for my arm to function properly and not to overcharge, and also allow me to focus my magical powers through them.
Well, that's mostly me.
Yes, I know, that's mostly you, but, the combination is very powerful.
Yes, but what that means is that there is something within this city that's portraying the same type of energy.
Now that's interesting. I'd love to investigate that further.
You have to keep an eye on that one.
You saw the same vision, right?
Yeah.
The sewers.
Yeah? Suspicious.
But it's weird. We have these... I'm going to stick with the term strangelings. We have these strangelings in the sewer system and the caves. And now there's also Nidavelirian tech down there. I mean, sure, the city might have been a bit special because Allura, plopped her buttocks here, but this is not normal.
Well, Reinhold, from what I know about Nidavelirian technology is that it was used a long time ago by many different races. The original ones is that I think of.
Wait, how do you know this?
How do I know this? Kind of just popped into my mind.
That's very useful. Thank you, Roga. Because...
How do I know that?
What you say is...
Well.
Were you there?
Well, we ran into something similar like this before, Reinhold, where I just remembered something.
Yes.
Is it possible?
Could you be like some sort of original being that uploaded their consciousness and magical essence into this stone? As a sort of life extension program? Because that's useful.
But for what reason would I then be able to sense others?
Well, if you're connected to a certain magical existence. It's like, imagine like you'd have a giant weave and it's all snares and if you pull one snare, it makes a noise. But if you make the same noise, you vibrate together.
I like
It's
that.
like a harp.
I was thinking more like a puzzle. But I like yours. Well, I like yours better.
Interesting. I would have them to...
What if I could, like, bend those weaves?
Yeah, now that would be interesting.
I could alter fate with it.
I would have to lose my fleshy body, but
Oh, well, that's a sacrifice.
continued magical existence could be very powerful.
Interesting. Oh, well. I've lost the sense anyway, so... But there is something going on here in this city.
I agree. Roka, we need to investigate this.
Well, we're gonna be around here for a while, considering the whole Brigitte business.
Yeah. But let's first see if that dam delivers us even a tiny hint further. And if it doesn't, then maybe we just need to dig deeper into the sewers. I mean, I'm still curious about the caves and the strange things.
Yeah, me too. Me too. As at the moment that you're having your conversation, you hear downstairs, as you don't need to roll perception for this, like the door being barged into, and like, Irvin, are you alright? From Evelyn. You hear this coming from downstairs. And like the door was being barged into with some urgency. But it's not coming from the front door. It's coming from inside somewhere in the mansion.
Well, that is unusual. I think Reinald would don his bathrobe. Because he probably just,
Underwear?
wears in his underwear sleeping. So he puts on like one of those fancy robes. I would walk outside his room.
I think that at the moment that that happens, that from the same noise, Victoria is like, what was that?
I think downstairs, as Reinald would make the attempts to walk over to the stairs to go downstairs.
Yeah.
And I think he would say, whilst moving, "Is everything all right down there?"
As
And I think he would probably be like at the balustrade there, in his fancy.
as at that moment, you look down the hallway, I suppose,
Mm-hmm.
and like you look down the stairs, and like, does either one of you two still have like something of a healing potion or some medicine? Irvin's really hurt.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I still do. As Reinald quickly moves to his room, grabs a potion.
Do you still?
Let's see.
Because Sonia gave you one.
I have a healing bottle. Oh, I have something.
Okay. Well, come quickly.
Breakfast.
Like Victoria also in like something akin to like a robe, which is an unusual sight for Reinald because this is like the few times that she isn't in full armor. She, the two of you,
Victoria. Now that's an alt I would pull for.
I'll make a design. As you can put, let's see, where is
Urven. Reinald.
Matilda went home, but after that, what are you?
It's just us girls here.
And
as Irvin looks really hurt in the hallway, and Reinald, you spot that he did not come from the entrance door, but where you didn't exactly spot. ... Question
mark.
Evelyn is guiding him towards the main hall. In this case, the dining hall, to sit on a chair.
Okay. Reinald would approach. Oh, Irvin, where did you get hit worst?
As you can see like a big gash in his armor. As he is slowly trying to unbuckle his armor, Victoria rushes up, helps him take it off, as there's a huge gash on his back from like an axe that he got straight hit into.
Ooh, this probably stings, but less so than whatever caused this. As Reinald grabs the healing ball.
As Evelyn looks a little bit like,
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. As I think he would put on it and then put a little bit more pressure on it so that it flops.
and like it just instantly, slowly, like it speeds up the healing process. So kind of like it immediately starts like crust instead of like
it soothes. It makes the wound heal.
oh.
I really need to buy more of those.
Oh, that helped. What was that? There's Evelyn.
Oh, did I mention that cute little potion shop in the Scaffolds district?
Just like last time. Yes, you mentioned it before.
So there's this girl there that runs it. She's pretty young, but she's fascinating, interesting with potions. She came up with like this bubbly containment of a salve, a healing potion that you could throw at people or use yourself.
No. I'm rolling a dice to see if Irvin looked out the window to see this interaction happen or if he didn't. Depending on either, he may respond. With a 4, he did not see that. So, sorry, I had to... You don't have to say anything. What happened? Victoria's like, yeah, what happened? As she is already like for a moment looking out the window, but in this side of the district there's nothing. I was thinking of getting some fish. When I arrived at the fish restaurant, some of the people that were... I think they were eating squid or something else. Tuna, I don't know. They went berserk.
So there were people outside eating seafood and they went crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
In an instant. Some civilians got hurt.
And
at least one dead.
Oh,
Victoria's like, what? How? Where exactly? At the fish restaurant in the... I think it's the sea. It's the Seahorse's Catch.
oh, near the bathhouse.
Yes, why not?
Ah, right.
And like Victoria's like, what do you know about it? Have you been there?
I was there earlier today to talk to someone at the bathhouse, but I didn't get to visit the fishing food place. But I'm sorry, Irvin, to press you a little bit, but what happened to these people? Could you just, knock it out of them, or?
Duh. It happened really fast, Reinald. They completely went ballistic. Poor Cassidy. She's fine. Her parents are tending to it, but I managed to get out there quickly, but the guards took them all into custody.
Oh,
even the people who got hurt.
But these guards nowadays.
Oh, Evelyn's like, wait. Back up a second. So they ate the food and then went berserk.
But only some of them.
But only some of them, as Reinald says. I think so. I didn't pay that attention. I was wandering by and suddenly a guy hit me with the chair. And then I needed to protect a few civilians. Well, I'm glad that you got out of it.
Would Reinald be able to make the connection to what he saw in his dream? Because the way Irvin describes it is just slightly different compared to how he experienced the situation in the dream, but there are some, connecting parts, people just going cuckoo and nuts and start being very violent.
Yeah. I think that this is popping into your head I don't know. For a moment, I looked out the window and I thought that one of the guys that got knocked over by a hooded guy, and then he got up and he hit again. Excuse me?
Oh dear.
And do you say this? Oh dear?
Yeah.
And Victoria and Evelyn kind of like look to you.
Um. Would you think that the food might be poisoned?
All three of you look at you.
I wouldn't want to bother you all right now, but I had a weird dream where I saw something similar happen.
And all three of you look a little like raised eyebrows.
It's especially the detail you mentioned, someone being knocked out and then just getting up and continuing with the berserkiness. That stood out to me.
Yeah.
And in my dream, it seemed that the people in question were poisoned, and you needed to get rid of the poison, or whatever they ingested, in order to calm them down.
Evelyn is like, I suppose that makes sense.
So,
But you're saying that you had a dream in where people were knocked out and then got up again from a poison?
well, to be more specific, it was like Irvin explained. There were these people who got very angry and berserk and tried to hurt me and others. And we had to defend ourselves, and we knocked them out, but it just kept coming up. And eventually we managed to cleanse them of the poison, and that helped. Or you had to beat them down a few times extra.
Victoria caught a particular word you used, but she is smart enough maybe not to call you out. But you get an eye glare from her in the sense that she caught that you used the word we. All right. So if Victoria is like, but what now? And Irvin responds, I don't know. I managed to get into an alleyway and get out of there because I didn't want to get dragged off, so I was definitely seen. So I might get into trouble. Then you just have to stay at the mansion for a while. Because by the looks of it, you need a few days of rest.
Yeah, you might need to lay low a little bit to rest up. But this is... Call me crazy. And I've been called crazy before, so that's alright. But this almost feels too coincidental. Someone eats something from the water that makes them go crazy.
Of course, and like Evelyn is like, of course. You'd said something earlier about water. Of course, fish are in the water. And she's like, for a moment, like, duh.
Yes, that is my conclusion, because fish, they do this in the liquid thing in the water, and there's water in, the sewers where like the poop and stuff goes, and there's water
At the dam.
Yes, at the big giant thing with water that gets pumped towards the city.
Well, actually, it's so.
As
she looks to Irvin, the dam is a popular fishing spot because the top part of it is a bassin, and that fish is sold to local markets.
Oh, now that makes sense.
There's typically like a catch of the day that then gets delivered here in the city. No, it can't be. It's too much of a coincidence, says Evelyn. Well, what other lead do you then have on this? If it's the fish from the water.
Well, we could also, investigate the fishing shop where they got their fish or whatever the people were eating, and then go to, I don't know, butchers or fishmongers, and then find out where they got their fish. But if it is indeed from the dam that we're going to look at tomorrow,
There is a butcher in the same district. I suppose that it went there first, and then went to the Horse's Catch. Yeah, a Hortling runs the place. I don't know the name. I don't even know the name of the shop. But it could be worth checking out then.
yes, but we already have the plans for tomorrow. I would suggest keeping this in mind, because as we've discussed before, Evelyn, we're not even sure if we can get very far into the area.
No.
But-
It's best if we talk about that later.
Yeah, but if our little excursion doesn't bring us any further, we still have this to check out.
Mhm.
Because that proves that there's something to do with water. And I have an idea that there might be... Yes. I think that's related to each other, and it might be at the dam, might be in the sewers, but there's someone poisoning people. And probably they're the same people that are, kidnapping the people, like the missing people. I would almost go so far as to say that some group or people are very subtly trying to get rid of, everyone here, the entire city.
Well, now with Stanley's disappearance, as Victoria's like, who's Stanley? Oh. Do you want to share, Reinhold, or shall I?
I think it's a dwarf tinkerer that lives in the city that was going to meet with Evelyn but didn't show up for the meeting, which was a very important meeting, so it was unusual that he didn't show up. So we checked out his shop and he wasn't there.
Yes. We checked out his shop and it wasn't there. And Victoria's like, and he wasn't there.
And there were signs of struggle.
Signs of struggle? Like what? She's like, signs of struggle? Oh, as Evelyn is like, yes.
It seems like he was taken.
Victoria, Reinhold is right. He wasn't there, so we took the liberty to take a look ourselves. You mean you broke into the place? Yes, we did. Reinhold got the lock open in like a second. Victoria gives you a glare.
Working with gears all my life, eventually you pick up a thing.
But yes, his entire bedroom was trashed. Now, hold on a second. So, who do we know of the people who have disappeared by now? At least the people that we have contact with. We have Katrine,
Ucrates, Stanley now.
Stanley.
And the mayor.
The
And
mayor's
the
also
mayor.
gone. Thank you, Brigitte. You can go back into the sewers now.
And Mayor Hawthorne. Do they have some form of a connection? I wonder. Because, is it specifically that Stanley was taken? Or is it just they took someone?
So, I talked with you about those flowers that were also given to Felix. But they were also probably given to the bathhouse. They threw them out because they found it weird. I think whomever is doing this, I'm not sure how or why they're picking particular people, but I think they're just relevant people to the community. I mean, we have a tinkerer, a clochier, a bookkeeper, a mayor, a bathhouse keeper. Those are all people who technically would stand out. If you want to give the population here a feeling of being unsafe, I would target those faces.
And Victoria's like, I think Randall's right. It's not random.
And suddenly there's like an attack in the streets. There was also an incident at the beach earlier. So it would almost give me a feeling that someone wants to make the city unsafe. So that people would leave.
As like Evelyn is going over it in her head. Well, that makes sense. But the question is then who? And then Victoria's like, I need to, or maybe we need to push Lewis a bit more. He must know about this. Otherwise, why would he be cracked? You said something about a flower.
Yeah.
He's going through all the places.
Is he looking for them?
No. What if he is looking for the flower? What if he's looking for something else?
Where the flower might come from.
Or what if he's looking for what is the poison? So whatever poisons them makes them enraged, and they lose all sense of self.
That's what it seems to do.
It could be an overdose of the good stuff.
That could be.
Which explains why Lewis might be cracking down so hard on the people. Because, well, small doses can be used for particular reasons. Especially the underground fighting ring of the city.
Yeah, it is known to enhance someone's fighting ability, but it is also known that they could go crazy if they take too much.
So someone is putting it into the food or the water.
Or perhaps whatever the good stuff is, like, extracted from.
Which lines up with the fact that making the city unsafe. But then the only question is, who's doing it? You haven't mentioned the people below ground yet. You don't have to mention them. It's up to you, not up to me.
Let me think for a moment. What would Reinhold do?
While Reinhold is going it over in his head, Irvin is like, mind if I crash here? Of course. Although the guest room is currently occupied by... Looks to Victoria. It's fine, just put me on the couch or something. Yeah, I'll get it arranged. As, like, Evelyn leaves the room for a moment.
I think that Reinhold would keep his mouth shut unless someone would ask specifically, but they don't know that he encountered strange people.
They don't know to ask that.
No. Of course, they wouldn't know, but because I think above game, Pep knows a little bit more about these people because he knows also some things from whatever you encountered.
Mm-hmm.
So he knows that they might not But to Reinald, I think he's not really at that point that they could still be like a blah, 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 not using words. Why I use words when thinking loud. Reinald's on the fence if they're a bad faction or a good faction.
Mm-hmm.
He first needs to know more about these.
Yeah.
He knows they were at the place with lots of documents. The archives, and he knows they were in the sewers. And he knows the description of the bathhouse. So he knows that they are involved, but he does not really know what they're trying to do.
So, Reinald, if we point out the little web in your head, where did you see today the flower be delivered?
At the bathhouse.
Yes. Where did you see a flower also has been delivered?
Reinald knows at least of bathhouse, clothing shop, and the gardening shop.
The gardening shop, yes.
And
so, Katrine went missing.
yeah,
And now a flower has been delivered to where she was. You were in the archives. The only one who has a key to the archives
would have been Ukrates, but is now Sigurd.
is now gone.
Yeah.
There was a flower delivered to Proxys, who is literally next to the fishing restaurant. Is there a pattern there, perhaps?
There is a pattern there, but I'm not really sure if it's like a calling card, something that protects them, or that is making them a target.
Yeah.
Like, I place the flower with you so that whomever I'm working with knows that's the guy we need to take, or I'm placing a flower at you that whomever is coming up knows not to take you away.
Yeah.
Because we don't know if there was one at Stanley's.
No.
We just know that there was a vial of the good stuff on the ground.
Yeah.
But no mystery flower.
No.
So, but the one that was at the flower shop is now also gone. And it seems that the person in question there at least didn't answer the door.
No.
Could be that they just went to bed. But it might also be that they're also missing now.
Yeah.
So it's still, and I think that really represents how Reinald looks at the strangelings. It's still a little bit on the fence. Are they helping or are they not helping?
Mm-hmm.
Or are we dealing with a faction with like the good guys and the bad guys?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's more like an above game thought, since there's at least one dude that seems to be friendly. No, the one that also helped you. And
But
the others.
Reinald doesn't know that.
No. Reinald just helped that guy
Mm-hmm.
who apparently tried to get us out.
Mm-hmm.
And the others seem to be hell-bent on murdering everyone.
Well, you didn't hear that. You
No,
just hear...
that is above game knowledge for me. So Reinald doesn't know this, so he's unsure. He wouldn't share this because it's a lead that he's not fully crystallized on, but it's good that you explain this because
Yes.
Yeah. So I literally made a little diagram where I go from the butcher shop to the fish, to the water, to the dam, to the sewer, to the caves, to the strangelings.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's like the connection.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm even going further than above game. Whatever is happening, these guys are unhappy with the people here. They want to get rid of the people here.
Mm.
Probably.
Mm.
But that's what I think. Or there might be something in play because because you don't want to engage with them. We're really not sure what the bunnies are involved with. Because they produce the good stuff. So are they in cohorts with these strangelings, or are they not in cohorts with these strangelings and they're doing something to, rile up the production or something, extracting more than they should have, which is upsetting the balance down there, which is making the strangelings being like, okay, we don't like any surface dwellers, so we're going to kill them all.
And what better way to have them kill them all if they all kill themselves?
Or just go away because it's kind of unsafe when you're not sure
Okay.
the person that you're sharing your fish with is about to ram a fork down your throat.
I think we're getting to an interesting point, but Evelyn at some point...
Going back into game.
Evelyn rushes back, comes from a closet, has all kinds of like pillows and a blanket, and is moving towards the living room to get a place for him to rest. She kind of like Victoria wanders after her. She closes all the curtains, and Irvin is like slowly getting up. Ugh.
Are you sure you shouldn't be sleeping in a bed? I can take the couch as well,
Victoria and Evelyn is like, well, if you want to, we can't. Evelyn is like, yeah, sure.
Well, yeah, I would. Presuming that I'm the guest that's occupying the guest room. Yeah, why don't you take my room for now? You can even have a nice bath if you want to.
That would be appreciated.
And I'll just jump into the couch over here. I'll just quickly grab my stuff to get ready in the morning.
All right. Then you quickly rush up, get the stuff that you need. And then when you head down the stairs, Evelyn is already helping Irvin up the stairs. Thanks. I'll get Irvin up in order. Why don't you get some rest, Reinald? We need to be very early and bright tomorrow.
Yes.
I'll wake you up.
Let's do that.
As Victoria is like, I'll make sure that Reinald is comfortable. And then she walks to the living room in attempts to wanting to still something to discuss with you. Those two disappear from sight, and you are, in this case, in the living room where Victoria is setting up the couch and like putting the pillows in a bit of an order. And then she's like closing the door. Reinald, you said we. Who's we for your little dream?
Yeah, Reinald's not going to lie to his aunt. Alright, so this is going to sound crazy. But before we arrived, even at Julius's manor, I had a weird dream where I was working together with this Brigitte person that we've talked about.
Yes.
And we were in one of the warehouses of Evelyn, with Evelyn, some of her workers. And those workers were going crazy. Almost exactly the same way Irvin just described.
And when did you have this dream?
Before we arrived in the city.
Okay, 10 days ago.
10 days ago.
Like a 10-day ago.
Okay.
And it's strange because in my dream I was very familiar with Brigitte. Like we were, working together. And we were in this uncomfortable spot and had to fight our way out.
So was it like a premonition or something?
I'm not sure, but it felt way more real than my dreams tend to. So I'm willing to bet that it is some sort of vision of something that can happen or will happen.
All right, I'll bite. Who was there besides Evelyn and Brigitte? Were there others?
Yeah, her workers.
Beauregard?
Yeah, I know.
Salika.
Beauregard, Salika, and Douglas. Humble.
All right. And they went crazy.
They seemed under the same effects of the poison that Irvin described happened earlier this evening.
But they didn't eat anything.
The dream was as if I was dropped just after they took it and they were intent on hurting us.
Okay. And what did you do in the dream?
Well, we defended ourselves. We fought them back. We could save some of them.
Some of them?
Someone died because we couldn't heal them anymore.
Oh.
But that's why I know that it's some sort of poison that if you remove that from their system, they turn back normal.
I see. So, it's a good thing that you took that herbology extra curriculum class then.
Yeah, I know my thing or two around plants, but I unfortunately don't, poop out antidotes.
No. So, it could be wise. Well, the thing is, if it's a premonition, now that we have this information, you would be altering said premonition. So...
At least now I know that I can try to help them better.
Yeah. And it means that we have to get either people who have antidotes for this up to speed and produce them, or we need to perhaps get some help from the Temple of the Undecided in Velvet Plate. Many clerics can perhaps help there.
I think so. That would probably work as well.
The thing is that if I enact on that, I have to be subtle with this.
I wasn't sure how the things would work out, but it seems that it would not have been an isolated incident. Because whatever afflicted the people in my dream is apparently a real thing that is afflicting other people as well.
And that's why you were so insistent on this Brigitte, because she was in your dream.
And it felt like I knew her from, as if I've known her for years. Really strange.
That is strange, Reinald. And you had this dream like a 10 day ago? And it's still this vividly in your mind?
It's as if it happened just a moment ago. It's very strange.
Right.
So that's why I know that she might be a way in to whatever is happening. Either because she knows more, or because I need her to get solve whatever is happening.
I'm going to tell you a short story, Reinald. Because this isn't the first time that I've heard about something like this.
The premonition or the poison?
Both.
Oh.
25 years ago, 24 years ago, I was in Leonopolis with your uncle. Your uncle woke up that morning very confused, as we were there as ambassadors for the Sevenfold Commonwealth. He felt off. He felt as if he woke up from a nightmare in where the King Anwar Orpes, was going to be assassinated. I wrote it off as a nightmare because we were under high pressure to represent very well. But he insisted on that day going to get every potion that he could get. And he did.
Oh!
And I've told you the story about how your uncle saved the king.
Yeah. You did many times, and he has told that story, I think, at least 100 times as well. So he did that based on
his dream. I thought it was just on a whim, and that it was just luck or whatever.
It's a coincidence that could have happened, but
we were under high pressure.
I have had a similar dream then.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
The difference is, this hasn't happened yet. That has happened. As what I understand is that the workers of Evelyn's warehouse haven't been afflicted yet.
No, nice people. I wouldn't even put it to them to use like the good stuff or anything like that.
No, I don't think it's in their character.
So it would be indeed. It sounds, in those old mystery novels when like the main characters get close to the point that whatever evil faction is working against them, they throw an extra ambush or they send more people about after them. That it almost felt like we were getting cornered there for a reason. I think we're getting to the reason. Do you get what I mean?
Yes, I do.
So all I have to do is not get stuck in warehouses.
No. No.
Eh.
Because, as I've told you, my uncle stored up on everything that he could and ultimately saved the king's life. By the weird tale of him pouring down 25 potions down his mouth. And how I became ambassador and how he became ambassador. This is similar.
Reinhold thinks in his head, Roka? With an obvious question mark.
But he does not answer.
Well, Kant is hiding. Oh, Kanty boy.
Alright, Reinhold. I will look into if I can perhaps get at least one of the clerics of the Temple of the Undecided of Velvet Plate. I can write them a letter. Maybe two. Because the clerics here in this city, I don't think they're that powerful with such healing magic. And perhaps you said that this... What was her name again? The potion maker?
Sonia.
Perhaps I can... Maybe Irvin could go check it out tomorrow, if he's feeling up for it. While I try to squeeze something out of Lewis, maybe I can use this incident against him.
Well, thinking about what Irvin said, the guards were there, people were taken in.
Yeah.
This is now known.
Yeah.
And I think
perhaps I can use that against him.
Probably people saw that these individuals that went crazy, that they were eating something, or that they were poisoned, or that they got better, I hope.
Yeah.
So that would give you an easy way in to say, oh, maybe the city should stock up on antidotes.
True, and I can demand to be taken, to be a part of the investigation. So, I will see if I can figure something out with that.
Yes.
If I knew what Lewis was doing, then it would have been more easier. But he's refusing to be any form of useful.
Yeah. He can be probably a bit headstrong.
Yeah. But I suppose it's possible that whatever or whoever is causing all of these things has already made contact with Lewis. It's possible. Why would he then be this insistent? But let's shelve that idea for now. It's best if I talk to him first about it.
That's good. Keep me posted.
As long as you keep me informed. Good night, Reinhold. Good luck at the dam.
Yeah, we're gonna see how far we can get.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. At least on the maps, there weren't any obvious cave systems. But who knows? There might be something hidden behind a bookshelf.
True. As long as
written on maps.
if you find an entrance that goes a bit too far, just be careful. I wouldn't be able to go back to Spellrisk if something actually happens to you.
I'll keep my wits about me. And as we said, I have this giant woman with me. She seems to be able to knock a few heads off.
I can understand from your dream that perhaps you trust her, Reinhold. But be careful. You never know what people, their actual motives may be.
We don't know how whoever she's working with is involved, yeah.
Because if she is also involved with the Red Devil, Rosette, it's also possible they may be working with them. We don't know yet.
So far, she gives me the impression that she is, on our team, I would even say. But that could be a ploy. You're right.
Yeah.
I'll keep my wits about me and maybe not be too trusting.
Right. Good night, Reinhard.
Yes. Sleep well, and I'll probably see you tomorrow evening again.
As she walks out the door, closes the door, and you hear her going upstairs. What do you do?
Reinhard once again thinks to himself, Roka.
But there was no response.
I think that whatever happened to my uncle happened to me as well. Best keep an antidote ready or two. As Reinhard makes himself comfortable on the couch, perhaps a bit less comfortable than he would be in his bed, but that's fine, as he probably drifts off to sleep.
And Brigitte, you settle maybe also once again in Sonia's room for the night.
Yeah, I think I would do the same thing and then go outside her room when she's sleeping and go into the
Main hall.
the family hall and just put some chairs together.
Yeah.
Not the best night, but
No. You don't see either Rosette or Cold Rock return. They weren't there. Sloan and Beastie have returned. Would you inform them?
yeah, I would inform them.
You spot that Sloan at some point gets up and goes to check in on Wilt, because Gorak escorted Wilt back to his room. And Beastie kind of like hangs around you for a while, and then probably kind of falls asleep if you would be actually sleeping there in the main hall.
Yeah, I would sleep there.
Then I think that Beastie will keep you company. Put down a little blanket, and then also gives you a blanket, and then he rolls up on a blanket on top of the table, and kind of awkwardly stays with you.
Yes.
As we then pick up early morning again. Morning comes. Reinald, you wake up as there's a knock on the door. As Evelyn is already there. She has a few packed sandwiches with her. And let's eat on the road. We have to be at the Haven's Reach at 6. At 6 did we agree, right?
Something like that, yeah. Let's quickly... I'll quickly get ready, as Reynolds like...
Yeah, she already has put on the jumpsuit or whatever suit is equitable for this. All right, as you go behind back of the mansion where the horses were delivered, 3 horses, as she casually gets on one of the horse and then keeps the other horse, she knows how to do this. You can see that she has been trained to have done this.
Yeah.
Paramation. And and another horse. What do you do? How does the horse look?
I don't know. We have Evelyn is sitting on a nice horse with a more black coat, as Reinald has a chestnut horse, and she has another chestnut colored horse that she's holding on to because we needed 3 horses to get to the entrance.
Yes.
As Reinald gets up on his horse.
All right. As the two of you then drive out of the Haven's Reach, there is a moment in where you pass the checkpoint, and it's very early. There's only one guard currently half sleeping. Hey, where you going? We're heading out for a longer stroll. We're heading to the Needlethorn farm. All right then. And lets you pass. Where we would meet Brigitte already waiting. You wake up a little bit earlier than you needed to. Do you do anything still in the hideout? Because it's very early.
I think nothing in particular. I think she would, it's way too early for that, but she would go to the guest room and knock, see if there's anyone there, and if Vesper or someone is there, she would notify them about her absence for today, or like for the midday.
Okay.
But
when you knock, there is no response. As you would have all probably assumed that Vesper is in your room.
Yeah.
But you do get me a perception check.
Dirty 20.
There was like a shift in the room. As in you heard something. Like, as literally such a noise. Like, but beyond that, nothing.
No, I think she would just leave.
Alright. As then, you would spot Reinald sitting on a horse with that other young woman again. When you look at her, just like you were feeling at the moment in the tavern, there is something that unsettles you when you look at her, especially her face, especially her hair and her eyes. It bothers you in a way because... Are you aware of her last name? Did you remember? It has been mentioned before. It was mentioned by Gurak.
Yeah, I think that she would remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's that little like...
Nagging.
Yeah.
There is a nagging sensation. But you meet up at the fountain. The two of you meet again.
Yeah. Good morning, Brigitte.
Good morning. So...
Well, Reinald, aren't you going to introduce me to your friend?
Right. So, this is Brigitte.
Brigitte.
And this is Evelyn.
Evelyn de Regnes. When she says de Regnes, there is just something inside of you that speaks more than it needs to with that noise.
I think she would...
Do I see?
Charisma saving throw versus insight.
I think that's a 19, but let me quickly...
I think after like her saying her last name, she would be... Brigitte would be kind of like silent, just like dropping the...
+4 indeed.
Yeah, you notice like a shift, like No last name? It's okay. Many people in the city don't have one.
yeah. No, indeed.
So yes or no?
No last name. I might have to talk to Reinhold alone for just a quick minute. Is that okay?
Okay.
Sure.
She picks up on your very obvious leave. Well, Reinhold, I need to map out the course to the dam anyways, so I will see you in a minute or two, okay?
We'll be right behind you.
Yeah. As she gets up on the horse, and she gives the other horse to you, Do you know how to ride a horse?
It's been like a very, very, very long time. So it would be a little like getting back used to it. But
Mm-hmm. Roll me animal handling. Just for funsies.
oh. 5.
No, you need to put your foot there.
Me just trying to jump in one go.
Evelyn sees that, and she decides to look at the map. Why don't you two have your moment in privacy then? As you're slowly leaving
Yeah, just
the haven.
following behind
Yeah.
it, but very
Yeah.
far. So, last night,
Yes.
me and a couple of others went to the bathhouse because we
Oh.
still stink. Because we didn't get to the bathhouse because we were met with some angered civilians. As in,
Oh.
you know, the same as the ones in our dream.
Ah. So you were involved with that.
You know about this?
I heard about it. Yes.
You... How?
I actually had to help someone that got pretty injured there.
Who?
Well, that might not be very important right now. I'm more interesting to know that was it correct what they said, that these people got crazed and you had to knock them out and they would get back up and they would almost die?
Which is literally what you dreamed about.
Yeah, literally what we dreamed about.
Oh, that is not
That
good.
chain train.
That is not good at all.
Like, we helped them. They are not crazed anymore. But there might have been also a casualty.
Yeah, Irvin mentioned that somebody died there. So you were arrested by the guards then?
We left before they rounded everyone up, but they definitely rounded everyone up.
Which
That
lines
was-
up with what Irvin said.
That makes sense. Well,
Because I don't know who that woman is that much, so I thought maybe it was best to just talk to you alone.
Oh, yeah, but Evelyn, indeed, she is on my side, so...
And she was in the dream.
She knows
But
about...
she doesn't remember.
She didn't say
us,
anything.
or we didn't.
She interacted with you as in like a
Yeah.
first actual meeting.
Yeah.
It wasn't the first time that she saw you,
Yeah,
but it was the first time you introduced.
So that's why
But you need not worry, she's... mutual... She knows about these things.
Just for confirmation, as you're kind of like slowly leaving the city. So this is the direction of the city, and you're passing by a bigger camp. So Evelyn is a bit further up ahead, and the two of you are on horses over there. As Evelyn is passing by, sometimes looks behind the two of you if you're still like coming up to her, and is then stopped for a moment by someone. And you're still in the moment, you can still discuss for about a minute.
So thanks for telling me, but Evelyn would have known, because
okay, that's
our mutual friend told her.
good to know. Then I wouldn't have to keep my mouth shut for that.
No, that's why she's also with me to watch the dam, because she knows a lot about the things.
Okay.
Nope.
It's a bunny.
I have a herfolk coming in like grey armor is coming up to Evelyn and was saying something to her. Evelyn was answering, and then the two of you
Meet up.
And then she's like, well, stay safe out there, she says, the herfolk says, and then lets you pass. Have you two finished up?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, as we are leaving, I would kind of talk to him. I was talking to Reinhold about what happened last night, but apparently you were away.
I assume you have left, because otherwise this herfolk would
it's
overhear.
like, we're leaving.
Just so that you know, what you see is a small mercenary camp. The banner is from the Free Roadsmen. Brigitte, you can make me a history check. Reinhold, you know this. The Free Roadsmen is the faction of that adventurer that you saw in town, who was like going on a job, waiting for work. Pascal, what did you roll? 1. You don't connect. You don't connect dots. You also spot that this herfolk, and this bunny lady, is wearing fancy armor. Not at all what Vesper or those other two are wearing. As the two of you, the three of you drive by, then you say what you say. But she doesn't respond because she doesn't know if you want to talk about this, and she doesn't know what to trust here.
Doesn't know this either. So
And Brigitte is kind of like, I don't fucking trust this bitch.
Regardless, we have to be a bit careful on the road. It's probably fine with the three of us, but the Free Roadsmen just said that there was a Periton spotted. Let's just keep our eyes out, okay?
Periton.
You know what a Periton is?
Yeah, big.
Yes.
Bird.
It's why they were keeping an eye out.
Ah, I see.
They probably still need to hunt it down, so let's just be careful.
All right. Well. Sorry. Have we... What's the word? Have we talked about the thing that we're going to do to get in?
I don't know how much you have brought Brigitte up to speed.
Well, I think I did.
Or actually, you have introduced yourself in your name. She wouldn't say particularly Brigitte. She would have said Brigitte, with a more correct pronunciation.
So, Briggy, as I mentioned, sorry, I knew it. Like this, that's Reinhold would still say it. So, Briggy,
Brigitte, Gigi.
Gigi. Oh my god, you would be beheaded.
Okay, so, Briggy, as I mentioned before, as you see me wearing my outfit, Evelyn is going to go over there, and she is going to go under the guise of a business agreement, and we are going to try and discuss with the workers there how the system works, and maybe we could mention something about the water quality not being up to par. We want to investigate further there.
Evelyn is like, well, maybe that's a bit much. So I'll go a little bit more over the detail. Some of the original stonework and some of the decorations outside were provided by the Rickness.
Oh.
Because of that, it gives us leeway to do an investigation on its quality. But we're not... They maintain the dam themselves, the Meadowthorn family. This is just an excuse that we're using to come in.
So we are going to investigate the structural integrity of the dam. And that's why we need to be inside, because we need to look at the interior supports, the support structures, the constructions, keep the dam upright. And that's where you come in, because you know something about stone, that it's hard. And your workers might need to figure out what kind of work that needs to be done.
Considering Brigitte's impressive height and length and muscle definition, maybe she could be like the muscle.
Yeah.
And you could be...
I'm overseeing and keeping things together. I could pass for an engineer. I know my way around the toolkit and a screwdriver. Do you know what a screwdriver is? Probably not. But you are good for figuring out the stonework and to see if any of your fellow workers, because you would then be like the manager of the works. Do you know the word manager? Perhaps, maybe not. But you're like the leader of the work group that can then work on the stonework that needs to be kept into good tip-top shape. Otherwise, the dam breaks and the entire town is flat.
So you've insulted her 3 times in like 1 minute.
No, it's not an insult. Reinhold is taking care of you and things that you're not good at.
So I take care of the stone. So what am I, if they ask?
Well, you're a laborer, a worker, an overseer of the work crew. You know that word?
She's like,
Evelyn is just enjoying this interaction on one hand, as it's like, to her, 2 peas in a pod.
2 pancakes on a plate.
Yes. But yes, it gets you inside. From there, you're on your own.
I'm also curious, it's how are you reacting to that color on my neck?
That's why not see
If
it.
you even see it.
I have a pretty decent perception, and you're not hiding it, so I think Reinhold would have picked up on it. I think he would assume it's like some sort of
Kink.
fashion accessory or, something to express yourself with. He doesn't know what you go through every night. Like, he doesn't even know where you live, because you don't want to tell him.
Hey,
Which
you
is kind of
you
rude.
don't either.
I've mentioned that I'm living in the city. That's more than what you've told me.
I live in the city.
I think it depends. Have you tightened it so far that it's, like bleeding or something?
It was already tight, it has been tighter even.
So, yeah, Reinhold would find this strange, but he wouldn't mention that with Evelyn nearby.
So, so Evelyn,
Yes?
what do you do?
Oh, well, I do actually a variety of things. I call myself a businesswoman. Several of the places in... she decides to be honest, because you have invited her. Several of the places in Adora's Haven are under my family's, or mine, ownership. I'm an entrepreneur, as of sorts. I try to invest in places that need it. And from there, revenue is a share goes to me and a share goes back into the businesses. That's how I operate, how my family operates. But you can clearly see, also with the fact that she has like a full dagger also on, she has a rapier with her, she's also a capable fighter, probably. There's a certain style that she has. She's currently wearing, of course, a more jumpsuit. Fitting... Has Reinhold changed his outfit already?
Mm-hmm.
Fitting Reinhold. You don't, you still have your coat on. But fitting with Reinhold's aesthetic.
So you also live here in the city?
I do.
Strange that we never really had an interaction then, since we...
Well, it's a big city, Brigitte.
That is true, but
You can correct her if you want to.
I'm not correcting her. I will correct Reini over that,
But what do you do?
I take a lot of odd jobs. I work at the docks a lot of times, and
Have you been in the city for long?
for about a year now.
I see. Where's your place of residence?
Yeah, somewhere probably a little lower in standard of you and Reinald's position or rank or whatever.
If you don't wish to share, you don't have to. She tries to be, like, careful around that subject. If you don't wish to share, you don't have to.
It's not much of note.
Alright?
It's not like I live in a big mansion or something. So.
Wait, what? Did you say that?
Yeah, it's just kind of a joke. She doesn't know, but...
Right.
So, how long is this...
How long is the travel going to
travel?
take?
Jesus.
A few hours.
Yes. So I've opened a map for, like, where you can break. It's actually a 4-hour travel by horse. So after 2 hours, I've got some picnic supplies. You can have a nice lunch, or early lunch, I suppose. And then we can make the remainder of the travel, and then we'll be there at noon. And then from there, we can do our investigation. Hopefully, we can still travel back before sunset. Otherwise, we may be able to crash at the Needlethorn farm. I haven't sent a message or something ahead, so I'm just betting on some luck with that. And I've got some camping supplies as well, if it's necessary. Good to know.
What's up with the parrot?
You mean a parrotin?
Yes.
Oh, that's just wildlife, I suppose. But it's a very big, angry bird that wants to eat you.
It's actually a hybrid between a very big bird and a deer. They don't come here often, but from what the Free Roadsmen have said, one was spotted, which is probably why they're out there. They've probably been hired by the city.
Okay, we'll keep our eyes out.
We're 3 capable fighters. We could take on 1 parrotin.
We're with the 3 of us. I don't think it's very likely for one of them to attack us. They typically look for single targets. So as long as we don't split up or split from our horses, we'll probably be fine.
Is this like a 1 paraton thing, or are there multiple?
I do not know, but as you may know, where there's 1, there may be more. Let's just keep our eyes out.
I have heard they stay together in flocks.
Roll me a history check.
Ooh! 16.
As you say this, you for a moment think, no, wait. Those are other types of birds. Parrot, it's actually also not in alignment with what Evelyn said. Evelyn can also be wrong. You remember from a history class, an extension of your herbology class, that peritons are lone hunters. They are not in flocks. They typically attack on their own. One target is viable, and then they rush off to it. Then they typically eat the heart. So It's probably unlikely that there may be multiple at once, unless a special circumstance forces them together.
Oh, no, wait. I was thinking of parrots, just like you. But parrots, they tend to be soul hunters. So if there's one, there's usually just one.
But probably a very big one. So
Yeah, they get big. They would want to eat your heart.
Oh.
Also, don't just eat their meat. That's not very tasty.
Wasn't planning to.
No. That's good to know.
Yeah. I have heard that amongst some dragon folk tribes, dried peryton is a delicacy, but yeah, probably after a lot of processing.
Possibly.
It is a lovely day, though.
Lovely morning. There is no cloud in the sky. So, Brigitte, what do you like to do for fun? You must spend your time in the city somehow. She's probing a bit. Or Brigitte, she would say.
Yeah. What do I like to do for fun?
Well, I think the first question would be, do you even have free time? I mean, I've seen some of the workers work a lot of time over the day, and they usually just have time to come home and eat and then sleep, and then they work again.
Yeah, I mean, there is sleeping, I like that.
I suppose we could consider that a hobby break, but
Nap time is important.
yeah.
Break.
Well, you didn't seem to respond well to Briggy. I'm not going to call you Git.
I'm just looking at Evelyn like,
Looks away.
Well, Brigid is quite a long word. Like, Reinhard is
same
quite
amount of letters.
Brigitte. Reinhard.
No!
Almost the same.
Fine.
I must agree with your new friend here.
If you're not fun, if you not fun, if you're not
Jesus.
fond, if you're not fond of a nickname, I'll just call you Brigitte.
Thank you. Fine. I just...
And Evelyn is like, pot me kettle.
I actually like that.
Because that's how someone else named you as well.
Lots of people do.
Yeah.
People close to my heart. Ha.
Do you ask anything of her as we are moving towards the end of this session?
I think it mainly will be a very awkward, mostly a silent ride.
Then, after about 2 hours of a more silent side of the ride, Evelyn is like, "Oh, I spot a comfortable picnic spot for us." And then she points to like a big rock on the side of the road, as there is like this part of the road is kind of like on a cliff, as there is like also a little bit of fencing, makeshift fencing, because this is the road that is used to get from Allura's Haven to the dam. And it's like, well, why don't we go set up picnic over there? And next time, we'll pick up during your planning stage as you're going over the plan once again and also looking at the map how you may want to investigate. See.
That sounds very bonita.
But both of you still make me a quick perception check.
19.
Is it +4 or +6? +4. Yeah, 16.
Alright. No threats detected.
Kakao, motherfucker.
Then suddenly, a giant bird sweeps down, takes Reinald with him.
And we'll pick up from that next time.
This giant bird wants to make sweet, sweet love to Reinald.
Bregi. Oh my god. Have you ever in your life thought by seeing someone like about twice your size, let's call her Bregi, or like a very strong name.
Well, the two of you are sitting on horses right now, so you would be a bit more equal.
I would still be like a head stronger.
Je hebt een Shetlander gekregen.
No. I have a nice, big, full-sized horse, which means that we're probably...
Like, Rick is on a mini Shetland.
You're on the Shetlander and you're still like 2 heads bigger than me.
Yeah.